Welcome to the Atlaran Adventuring Company. This is the world of Atlaran. We've entered the early stages of an industrial age that has begun taming the wilderness across the world. And while progress brings solutions, it also brings new and more complex problems, and tends to pick at old wounds left unhealed. The first trains have begun to run in the north along with airships, but the long-ignored issues of stolen land, pollution, and deforestation have begun to fester, to name only a few. But our focus and our second story is on one small group of new allies and their own struggles and battles against a changing, dangerous world. Our particular window in time falls 500 years after the calamity and the great shattering of Harris. With any luck, this story will resonate across time like the last.
Christmas Fortunemær, a dodgy charlatan formerly of the Jade Street Crows gang, but he doesn't remember that part of his life. With a 5-year memory gap and having only recently rediscovered friends he'd forgotten, Christmas is suddenly on a dangerous path left by his former self. Thankfully, he's a master of charm, theatrics, and disguise, and when those don't work, he has found family that, whether he remembers them or not, will fight to the last beside him.
Magda Wrenly, a professional mercenary and member of the revered Taiylor clan of monster hunters. With a wasting curse weighing on her shoulders that can't be dismissed by normal means, Magda has been left to search for an unconventional cure. Now, she's found herself with a group of allies she didn't ask for, and friends whose love she doesn't understand. Years of dealing with regret, ill health, and distrust have left her slow to ask for help.
Noah Borago, a cheery alchemist from Reese's Ridge and son of a well-known engineer and apothecarist. Noah's upbringing was colorful, to say the least, leading to his expertise in potions and mechanical contraptions. He's out in the world to find new ideas and support the family business. But now, he's stumbled into a pile of issues that most rich kids from the suburbs just don't deal with. But in his own words, usually with a gun and a grin leveled at the current problem, "Don't you worry there, guy, everything's gonna be hunky-dory."
Foostrak Wildborn, a wandering warrior from the Nathar clan and student of the runic battle traditions of the Giantkin. Raised by folk who believed in the survival of the fittest, but refused to adapt to the modern world, Foostrak left the clan to seek outside knowledge to hopefully bring home one day. He is set on helping his people survive, even if they're stuck in their old ways and don't realize how badly they need his insight.
Hello, everyone.
He came in on Harris.
God.
Sorry.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Atlaran Adventuring Company. We are an hour late today because other things were happening, like football.
Sports ball.
Wait, was it soccer or was it football?
It's football.
It was both.
It's
Okay.
both. Yeah. And for the record, Team USA did lose 3-1 to the Netherlands.
Wow, shocker.
So,
To the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Good.
to the Netherlands.
Crazy. Americans not good at soccer. Wow.
What?
Crazy, Americans losing something else to a country that has its shit together.
And a healthcare
Amen.
system. Anyway, welcome to the Atlaran Adventuring Company. We don't get political here. I'm your Dungeon Master, Taiylor Wallace, and joining me, I have Astrid Knight.
Hello, you can find me on all the things at Astrid K Writes, or on my website, astrodnight.com. I wrote a book. It's called Perception Check. This thing here, it's about D&D and being sad. Go ahead, get it today. Yeah, do it. That's it.
Links in the link tree.
Yep.
Awesome. That was actually kind of smooth. Nice.
Was it?
I also have, yes, it was. I also have Blake Wolfe.
Hi, I'm Blake R. Wolfe, and I also write fantasy books about like D&D and being angsty and stuff. So yeah, you can find me Blake R. Wolfe on TikTok because social media is terrible. Yep, that's it. That's all I got. There's a bunch of books. Go look and go buy them. Purchase.
Nice. And we have Zach Gale.
Hey, everybody. I, too, wrote a book. Some Empty Houses Might Really Be Haunted. If you like spooky shit, you'll probably like it. And I'm already working on Collection 2. You can find me on Twitter, for now, at Zachary G. Author or at ZacharyGAuthor.com, and maybe eventually TikTok if I ever grow a pair.
Oh my god.
Worth it.
All right, I guess that's part of your
The thing
intro
is if
now.
you do TikTok, you can afford to buy a pair.
Right.
Just don't buy truck nuts.
Just little
no.
disco balls.
Little
my
crop
god.
nuts.
And
Little crock nuts!
and we have our long-suffering stream master and top Hero Forge designer, Zach Koop.
We're not allowed to talk about Hero Forge yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we
that,
aren't.
that might be a thing later. We'll see. Hey everyone, it's me, Zach Koop. If you would like to see me complain about other terrible sports teams like the Denver Broncos, you can check out my Twitter. It's over there. I actually have an announcement to make today. It's a special one because this week we gained a new member of our family, and she's right here, and she would like to meet all of you. Taiylor, pay attention.
I am paying attention.
All right, we'll see if she lets me pick her up. Hi, everyone.
Why me?
So this is our new tuxedo baby. She does not like being picked up right now. I would like everyone to meet Sala.
Okay.
Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system.
I'll get it out of my system later when I meet her.
Yep, you'll be able to meet her later. Yeah, I know. I love you too. She's very handsy and she's very sweet. And she also literally murders any toys that you put in front of her. So the name fits. We'll just say that. Anyway.
Attack damage.
So Taiylor, since you're not emotionally compromised in any way whatsoever, let's go to you.
Okay, so I now just have a new niece, apparently. Add it to the list. Oh my gosh, that's almost as amazing as a book, which I helped write. Anyway, as mentioned, I am your Dungeon Master, Taiylor Wallace, and editor at one point or another for all these folks. You can find me on Twitter. I don't recommend it. And you can find me at TAIY.
Oh, yeah.
LORWALLACE. Make sure you misspell Taiylor or you will never find me. I did help write a book. It's called The Wayward and the Wanderer. It's the first book of the Obsidian Archive with my co-authors, the people who actually did most of the writing for the book itself.
Thank you,
Ash and Blake. And you can find all of our stuff, links to all of our pages and whatnot on our link tree. That's linktree/Atlaran Adventuring Co. We also have a Redbubble shop. Check that out because it's cool.
Lots of good shit on there.
I can dump a lot of this intro because I no longer need to say it. But yeah. Last time...
Dragon Ball Z.
Indeed. Last time, if Taiylor can remember anything, we fucked up Foostrak's dad for starters.
Fuck Foostrak's dad.
Toads.
Wait.
Yes, episode 48, Pride Before the Fall. Reenail 7th, you guys almost killed Taiylor.
Otherwise known as ground beef.
Yes. But you guys gave him another chance to be lean beef, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Christmas did manage to get the final strike on Taiylor, but brought him back to let Foostrak serve final judgment. You decided not to kill him. Instead, you shaved off his mane and his beard and took off his horns, and he was already missing an eye from the crows, and sent him off to exile, making you the new chieftain, which you promptly handed over to Torov. Also, Volkry got fucking disintegrated.
Yeah, he did.
Because Walter was like, none of your shit.
Which
He
I still
had
think
it
is
coming.
slightly overkill, but
Not
you know.
really. I think Taiylor was slightly underkill, but you know.
I'm still worried about that level 8 spell that that Valkyrie was gonna cast.
Oh, it was Sunburst.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I
Was that
probably wouldn't have hurt me that
12d6 of
much.
damage?
It's a lot.
Yeah. For
Is it
like
radiant or
150 feet.
fire?
I think it's a mix.
Yeah, I think it's a mix. It's like it's
Sunburst.
basically like Spirit Guardians, but like 6 times the size.
Jesus Christ.
Oopsie.
Brilliant sunlight flashes in a 60-foot radius. Each creature must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, takes 12d6 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute. On a successful, takes half as much, isn't blinded. Undead and oozes have disadvantage.
Not if Mr. Fortunemær has anything to say about it.
Yep. But anyway.
Also, I am sad that it's not showing up on screen on stream because of the way that our boxes are situated. But I know all of you through the Zoom that we're doing right now can probably see in the corner of my screen that she is literally just laying next to me with her head on my arm, and I can't move my arm. So I can't click on anything. I have to be very gentle.
That's okay. You don't have to do
Acceptable
anything.
reason.
If I need to look up shit for you, I will.
Okay, thank you.
I may be in love and I haven't even met the cat yet. Alright, so after your fight with Taiylor, it was generally decided that Torov and Rayru were going to return to the Nathar with Torov as the new chieftain. Weifin and Rodri are apparently coming with you guys, which means they'll be on the ship with you. You went off to see the Anachron, now known as the Stella Libertatis. Yep, I was waiting for it.
Now all I can think of is Lady Liberty, like the French Revolution thing with like her tits hanging out.
Or little pasties.
Yeah.
They're not pasties. Her just full-ass tits are hanging out.
Mm-hmm. These are my revolution titties.
Yep.
Just full
That is my favorite painting, though. Like, I love that painting so much.
Titilution.
Anyway, Magda did check in with Hector, who's having a whale of a time in Hjolnir.
He's getting laid.
Yeah.
We didn't say that.
No, he is.
He said, "Oh, me and my lady friend," which means he's
No,
getting laid.
Walter says it sounds like he's having a good time with his lady friend. That's
At
not
that
what Hector
exact
said.
moment.
But as you guys visited the ship, you met Captain Hatham Beaudry and the chief engineer Roe, who is a reappearing character, our favorite fortune teller from last time. And Roe basically told you nobody knows how the fuck the residuum monolith engine works. It just kind of does, and they keep it from being damaged so nothing breaks. So that's great. Let's hope nothing happens to that. You guys have decided to have the ship head for Frosthold, and you guys talked about teleporting ahead with the hopes of reviving Jack Kirstensen, and then going to help Alistair and Droval, since Desiree Zafir reached out to you guys asking to help them. Also, Jasper said that he is going to be joining you pretty shortly, unless... Did you guys tell him to stay where he was?
Yeah, I told him
Yeah.
to stay because we would be meeting up with him way sooner.
Okay, cool. So he's in Blue Shore / Thurisaz. Noah did a little bit of work on a project and rolled a fucking 40, which we'll get into.
Wasn't even the highest I could roll.
Nope, the highest you could roll is a 58, goddammit.
Oh my god.
What the
With
fuck?
help, with help.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
I can roll
we
a
did this
58.
math last time.
Yeah, I can roll a 58 if Christmas gives me inspiration.
Triple crit.
Okay.
Soon my
Yeah.
bardic inspiration die will be a d12, and then you can hit that 60.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which is ungodly, literally.
Yeah. I'm trying to break the
Triple
game at this
crit.
point.
But yeah, after working on some projects, I think some shopping, mostly for Christmas.
Tis the season.
Christmas shopping.
God.
You guys spent your first night on the ship, and Mr. Wildborn done got himself a dream from the dude Sav there. Basically threatening the lives of mostly your son, but also your wife.
Oh, that's right. Dingo ate your baby. I forgot.
Not yet. Well, maybe.
So we are
dingo.
opening up on Rhianell the
Fago.
8th.
Yeah,
So tasty.
There we go.
We're opening up on Rhianell the 8th, so it is getting to mid-autumn in the southern hemisphere. You guys are all in cabins aboard the Stella Libertatis, moored at a sky pier in Arium outside of Constanos.
We've already had our long rest.
Yep.
Sweet.
Everybody has a long rest. Nothing went wrong at night.
Cool. And I worked on my thing.
Yes, I was going to give you a little bit more about that.
Okay.
So because you rolled a fucking 40, you don't need to roll for this again. All I'm going to give you is a time until complete.
Okay.
You have everything you need, and you actually find a few more supplies aboard, like some spare residuum powder that Ro gives to you. You end up having help both from the chief engineer and the chief arcanist aboard because they are deeply interested in what you're trying to make. Because what you are trying to make is a perfect melding of magic and mechanical engineering.
Magic and function.
Yes. So yeah, you'll get help from both of them. I would say, because you guys are going to Frosthold, you're not going to be able to complete this right away, because it's a little bit of a longer-lived project. But if you can get 2 more days aboard the Stella with these two helping you, you can complete it.
Okay.
2 days including today?
2 more days.
2 more days, okay.
So yeah, it'll be like today and tomorrow kind of thing.
Oh, good. It's a good thing we're leaving tomorrow.
Yep. So, everybody wakes up. I already know that Foostrak is speaking to Wolfe. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna like burst into the kitchen and I'm gonna be like, I need food to the captain quarters, like whenever you get there, as soon as possible. And then I'm like dinging the bell. I'm like, I need the Arcanist and the chief engineer in my room. We got shit to do.
Bing bong!
Hope you slept.
Breakfast!
Yep.
Bing bong!
That is what I'm doing today. I am working on this project.
Yeah, so you like bust into the galley where you've met the cook already, who sort of runs the place. His name is Harper. He's an orc. And he like looks up and is like shocked at you just destroying the piece of his kitchen. And he's just like, okay, yeah, sure. Give me like 30 minutes. I got it.
Cool. Have it delivered. Thanks.
Yeah, I can.
Destruction is my middle name.
Yes, sir, Mr. Broker.
Thanks. Okay, bye.
Okay. And on your way out, you just hear, Jesus Christ, he's worse than the last one. But yeah, you will get a full breakfast spread delivered to the captain's cabin where you are currently staying, within about 30 minutes or so. The cabin boys are recruited to come bring it to you. So this little 2 14-year-olds, a tiefling and a half wood elf. But yeah, the rest of you, is everybody gathering up here, or?
So
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, after I finish having a talk with Wolfe, yeah, because I'm going to want to talk to everyone else too.
my whole day is planning the the dinner for everyone tonight.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Harper will help you out with that as well. Yeah, there isn't so much that Wolfe can really say to Foostrak's dream other than how do we kill him and when. So she will probably encourage you, like, go talk to your friends, figure out a plan, and tell me what the plan is, and let's go kill him. But yeah, she doesn't put Rodri down at all. Like, either you're holding him or she's holding him. He has never left. He has never, like, looked away from at all. But yeah, Wolfe will join you with Rodri in the captain's cabin. All right.
Yeah. Does Foostrak tell us about this?
Yeah, he does, and he looks like shit. He's like, his eyes are bloodshot. He does not look like he slept well or much last night.
I will take 10 minutes and cast Identify on Rodri just to make sure.
Yeah, if you cast Identify on him, you don't get anything. You would notice that he has a magic item on him. Wolfe put a pendant on him. It has abjuration magic in it. That's technically more of a detect magic, but I'm just going to give it to you.
So
that's okay. So it's a protection.
Even if it wasn't, Christmas basically always is able to detect magic. So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
I will tell Foostrak, be like, there's nothing on him right now.
Is there anything else that we can? Is there anything else that we can do to protect him?
Do know Identify won't tell you about curses.
Oh, that's true. I keep forgetting that. How did we mess up that mechanic in the last game then?
We did.
That's why I keep doing it, is because I keep thinking it's going to tell me.
Well, I think that at the beginning you were able to see that something was affecting me, but you couldn't tell what it was. Because doesn't Identify
Identify is for a specific object when you know it's magical. Detect magic is for general magical effects. I think
maybe not.
Identify tells me if someone's under the effect of a spell, but it doesn't tell me if they're cursed, because a curse technically isn't a spell, I guess.
It's not.
Something like that.
Okay, so let me back up here. Between the two of you, Christmas would be able to tell you that pendant is magical.
Okay.
Rodri himself has no effects on him.
Okay.
You with Identify would know that the pendant is only very lightly enchanted. It's more of a good luck charm than a real protection thing, but it is divine magic related to Zerai. It's sort of like, it's not a specific spell, it's more of like a prayer inside a pendant.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's as much as I can do. I'd be like, he seems okay to me.
Is there anything else that we can do to try and make sure that he's protected?
Do you know a cleric?
No.
Do you guys have like a cow cleric?
Lorcan will actually speak up. He says...
Well, I knew Valkyrie.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, we turned your cow cleric into dust.
Well...
Lorcan speaks up, says, well, Noah did give me that pendant. I'd say Rodri's more important than me.
Ooh. No, but that pendant won't work on him. It's only specific to you.
I thought it was only specific to Sov.
No, it's only specific to you. I took notes on that one because it was a fast build and it was kind of a powerful item. So you were like, I'll allow you to do it if it only works for one person. It's been a while.
Taiylor,
okay. I'm letting you know.
I know.
I actually took notes on that one because I was going to abuse the shit out of it and you didn't let me.
No, because you did it super fast. And I was like, no, you need to spend weeks if you wanted to do the thing you want to do.
So,
and nobody ever wants to spend weeks.
Right.
No.
Be like, nah, keep your
In
trinket.
this campaign?
Where every day is 3 sessions long. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At least.
We've been traveling for like 2 months, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Less than Feywild time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
So, y'all are gathered for breakfast. What you doing?
I'm working.
Eating bacon.
Without your girlfriend.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. How dare you eat bacon without your dead girlfriend?
God. Okay. Does anybody want to do anything at breakfast, or should I just move ahead?
Move along.
Okay.
Before, so when we all kind of like adjourn from breakfast,
Mhm.
Foostrak's gonna
Meeting
pull
adjourned.
Magda off to the side.
Hmm.
There's something that Wayfin and I have been talking about, and I wanted to mention it to you. If anything happens to us, we want you to take care of Rodri. Preferably you and Gwyn. But
Is that a great idea?
I mean, we could leave him with Noah.
Oh god, no, that's a worse idea.
We're
I would just give
probably
him to
had a
Christine.
hairless minotaur.
Hairless,
The ultimate souvenir. Here's a baby.
I think it'd be more like limbless after a while.
It'd just be a potato.
It builds
Yeah.
character.
Okay.
Good morning. Hi. Sorry, I just saw his head move. But
I accept. Okay.
I mean, you don't have to sound so confident about it. It's fine.
I have no experience with children.
I mean, you usually don't until you, like, either have one or have one thrust upon you.
I hate that phrase.
Didn't like that.
I didn't really think about it until I said it, and I was like, whoa.
Either you will have war will be thrust upon you. Sorry.
Okay. Nothing's going to happen to you in YFN, so okay.
I don't want to count on that.
Okay.
Think about what you were willing to do to get rid of your curse. You were a very different person when we first met. You were willing to do a lot of shit to try and get rid of that. And I didn't tell Waif in this, but I'm probably more scared than I have been ever. Because I don't know how to protect him, and I don't know what or who I'm willing to sacrifice to make sure he stays safe at this point. So I just want to make sure we have our bases covered. Because if something happens to him, I can't. I don't know what I'll do.
Nothing's gonna happen to him. Do we need to stay up and take shifts, keep an eye on him?
I mean, maybe Finn and I will probably be able to cover that, but, you know, if we need help, we'll let you know.
I was about to say, who's Finn? And then I was like, oh, way of Finn. Okay.
Yeah, it's his little pet name for her.
Okay.
Who knows if she likes it? Taiylor does.
Well, I'm willing to stay up. Keep an eye. Maybe where are we headed again? I don't even know where we're going.
Frosthold.
Frostholds. When we get down there, maybe we can find someone who can make a charm or something. I have a lot of money still, so maybe we can get a.
You know, Alistair's probably good with kids. If we can get him over to Alistair, they can just pal around a little bit.
That's true.
I mean, he is. He really
Now.
is, though.
Super good at enslaving children and making them kill people.
Not true
But
anymore.
Foostrak doesn't know that.
That's true.
Hey, you know what? It's like riding a bike. I'm sure he'd be great at it still.
Oh yeah, no, he absolutely would be. He's like an all-powerful fucking Master Arcanist. He'd be better at it now.
Oh my god, just leave Rodri with Droval. Let them
The
hang out.
dragon.
The dragon
Yeah.
person missing an arm, yeah. It'd be great.
Oh, so when I blow one of the baby's arms off by accident, they'll match.
Yeah. There you go.
It's like
Blow
fried
one of
green
his legs
tomatoes up
off,
in
he'll
here.
match Chips.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. He'll fit right in.
Match a
It's
few
actually weirder
characters.
if you have all your limbs.
Yeah, we got
It's
a lot of characters missing limbs, don't we?
Mhm.
Chris and Chips just adopt him, and then they give Chips a real big peg leg and hollow out part of it so that Rodri can live in it.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's the new bird.
And then he spills acid on him, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
World's first naked Minotaur.
God.
Look like Quasimodo within a year.
I'm really not worried about naked. I'm really more worried about just like
Dead.
well-being and yeah.
To be
Well,
fair,
I guess we'll tell Foostrak he needs to make a new one.
to be fair, the entire time Noah was growing up, he was never harmed once by anything Chips ever did.
That's because I'm partially immune to fire damage.
No, it's because Chips is careful with everybody but himself.
Oh, I
That's
was
fair.
going to say, like, the only thing that saved
That
me was
too.
I was just, had a resistance to
Oh
fire.
yeah,
since I was a
no,
baby.
totally. You were the only baby ever to go to a forge with your dad.
Oh
Mm.
boy.
If a spark hit you, it's just like, you're okay, bud. Don't worry.
Mm.
Probably chewed on burning
You know, hot
coals.
coals.
Yeah.
You like your butt.
It tingles in my mouth. Yeah.
I need to crimp this piece of metal. Just sticks it in Noah's
Yeah, when
mouth.
Noah was teething. Yeah. I love this. This is the perfect idea for like a demon child. Like,
Uh-huh.
So Noah.
Yeah, here we are.
yeah. Burning people's dolls at 6 years old. Anyway.
I just wanted to see if she had a resistance to acid, and it turns out she did not.
Like most dolls.
Yep. It was a hypothesis that I had to test. I am committed to the scientific method.
You know, and despite what happened, Chips had to be so proud because you used the scientific method.
Right, exactly.
You made a hypothesis, you tested it, and you came to a conclusion.
But were those conclusions repeatable?
Yes.
They were, I just didn't tell them about it.
Anyway. Breakfast.
Mhm.
So, what are you guys doing? Once breakfast is finished and you've done some other shit.
Just working.
Just waiting for my armor
Okay.
to show up.
Oh, yeah.
Have we taken off yet or no? We're still on the.
Did you want the ship to set off?
I think we're still docked
Oh.
because we're waiting for that armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's going to be Vodrode.
Oh, it's going to be.
Oh.
We
I
can
paid
take
a
off.
lot of money to have
Yeah.
a Vodrode, so we
Okay.
can take
Okay.
off, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys were all set to, like, go, you guys would have set off, like, during the evening before.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Cool. So,
So-
we're coasting over Over
Over the ocean.
Garrett Eldathos. Garrel Shell.
You're over the ocean now.
Okay.
Let me grab
Making our way to the frost.
Let me
Gonna
grab the
kill
Herald
some
map.
kobolds and bring some people back from the dead.
Now, what plan is to teleport the next day into Frosthold, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, where are we teleporting to in Frosthold?
I need the map.
Oh,
Also, do we have enough
sec,
space
real
for
quick.
Wayfin and Rodri to teleport with us?
We have 2 people that know teleportation circle, so we can take up to 16 people.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Just to give you guys an idea, Constanos is Ratchure in Garrett Eldathos. You guys are about...
I just see the Frosthold map.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. Bookmark.
We're going to Ansus.
Okay. You don't have a teleportation circle for Ansus.
We do now because we used.
Oh yeah, you
sending
messaged
and
ahead.
then
Okay,
also
cool.
got the Vodro, so we do have it.
Yes, you do. My memory. Listen.
No, you can't stand it.
Nope.
Sala, no! Okay. So this is where Constanos is in Garrett Eldathos. You guys are about right now. Out in the ocean.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
It doesn't look far, but granted, it's only going to take 10 days for the ship to cross this space, which takes a sailing ship upwards of 30 days. So, it's fast.
Fast.
Okay.
Now, we did also talk about picking up Jasper,
Yeah, he's in Thurisaz.
which we could basically teleport to Thurisaz and then teleport from there to Ansus using a circle.
As I understood it, the plan was
We're on a
to
time
teleport
constraint.
to Ansus because you are on a time constraint.
Yep.
You only have 2 days left to get Jack back.
Yep. Raised Dead only
Right.
works within 10 days.
And then I thought the ship was headed for Thurisaz. Or it was headed to the Thessa Ridge. I don't remember.
We should send the ship to Thurisaz. That would be the plan. Because if we go to Ansus and it goes to Thurisaz, then we can meet the ship in Frosthold while we're accomplishing shit there already.
So, question: what are we? We have to meet Droval on the ridge.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be much easier to take the ship to the ridge. But if we have to trek all the way from Ansus back to Thurisaz to get the ship and then go there, wouldn't it be easier just to send the ship to Ansus and just wait for it?
Y'all tell me.
And tell Jasper to hoof it? Maybe we should just split the party. And
Honestly,
one of us can go to Thurisaz, one of us go to Ansus, and then
that's
we
what
can
I was
spend one
kind of
night and then
thinking,
go.
because yeah,
So
fucking Christmas, you're the one bringing Jack back. So if you want to teleport to Ansus, then you can catch up with us in Thurisaz.
Please don't.
Once you do all that.
I don't want to split the
what I was thinking was I let all of you guys go to Ansus, and then I can go with Walter to Thurisaz, grab Jasper, and then just teleport immediately to Ansus afterwards. We'll just make a stop, because he's got 2 teleportation spells.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
And I'll just stay with Walter just to make sure that he doesn't get hijacked mid-teleport.
Yeah.
well,
Walter...
and also it's not just Jasper.
Yeah.
He's going to have Razvan with him as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Walter does know where the Blue Shore home village is, so he can teleport there and then use teleportation circle to come back. So
We just don't have a way, until I get the actual teleport spell, I don't have a way to teleport people back onto the ship itself.
look.
Well, we can't teleport back onto the ship anyway, from the sounds of it.
Yeah, we can. It's just hard.
You can. It is just extremely difficult because
Let's
it'll
just
never.
not.
It'll never.
Yeah,
be
I don't
where you
want to
thought
do
it
that.
was.
I don't want to leave my left leg in the middle of the ocean or something.
Oh no, your whole self will be in the middle of the ocean. Don't worry.
Well, that too.
There is a way around that where you can actually like grab a piece of the ship, and that helps make your teleport spell easier for where you're trying to go if you have a piece of the location that you're trying to get to. But because the ship isn't a location, it's an object.
Yeah.
That's when you run into issues. But
yeah.
Well, then let's go ahead and just have the ship head for Ansu's. And we'll meet it there.
It is 9 days out from Ansu's, so you guys will be there for a second.
Yeah, so we get Jack back, and I think while we're in Ansu's and we're getting Jack, that's going to draw on Alistair. And so that takes care of our Arcanist issue right there, where we have a missing Arcanist in Alistair, and we have a dead Arcanist in Jack.
Yeah, but isn't Alistair also keeping an eye on Droval? Which means that if Alistair comes out, Droval is left, I guess, as unprotected as a dragon can be.
Yeah, but it also... Alistair may be able to help us get to Droval, because we know that's the next step after that.
True.
So where are we meeting Droval?
You guys were told
That's a
Thessa Ridge by Desiree Zafir, and Thessa Ridge is east of the Lind Vale in the Annalise Range, right where the S is in the Annalise Range.
Honey,
Okay.
you need to
Which
stop
is
getting
not
in my
really
way.
near any town. Like Augur Post is the closest place, but it's a trading post.
I think that the way that we have this planned right now is probably as good as we can get it. Basically Christmas, and the majority of people teleport to Ansu's. Walter and Noah and probably Foostrak, if I'm honest, teleport to Thurisaz, and then immediately teleport from Thurisaz to Ansu's. Like, that's going to take a couple of hours total.
Okay.
And Christmas can do his thing while the teleporting's going on.
I also,
And
if we need
Yeah.
to, because I don't think that we want to sit and wait for the ship to show up. Just because that's 9 days for a lot of shit to happen. So,
Yeah, it is.
What we could do, because it is possible that we could try to teleport to get closer to where... I just forgot every character. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten more than like 2 hours.
Where
consecutive sleep.
Droval is?
Yeah, to where Droval is. Brain broken, no worky. We could teleport to get closer there. We could actually tell the... I think instead of having the ship come behind us, we should try to aim the ship towards a place where we eventually would meet it when it gets there. So it's not always following behind us. If we can get it ahead of us somehow. Like if we were to send it to like...
Yera?
Yeah, just wherever we're thinking. But the thing is too, I have sending. We can always message back to the ship while we're traveling and give them new directions for where to go. So I think Ansu's is probably where we should direct them for now, but we should keep it in the back of our mind that like if we need them to go somewhere else for us, if we're heading really far south for some reason, we can have them go that way too, just so that we cross paths with them instead of having them just always behind us.
Yeah, but the teleporting plan, I think we have set in place. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
So for this day, at least, you guys are still on the ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there... I know there's plans for the evening. I know Noah is working on his project with the engineer and the Master Arcanist in between their own work. Is there anything else you guys want to accomplish? Anybody you guys want to talk to in this time? Keep in mind you have Weifen, Reru, or not Rayru, sorry. You have Wayfin, you've got Rodri with you, you have Sala, you have Walter, and you have Lorcan.
I'm going to Vodro a letter to Jasper letting him know exactly what the plan is. So that he is ready to meet us in Thurisaz when we get there. And we should probably also make sure that Razvin has weapons, because I sold his axe.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise we can pop by Nora's shop and see if we can grab him something.
I need to talk to Noah privately.
Okay.
Be able to catch him on lunch.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It'll be a brief conversation.
One horn smoldering.
Oh, don't worry about that guy.
Go ahead.
Cool. Two things. Out of character. We used residuum instead of diamonds to attempt to bring back Gwen. And we did not use all of it. I do remember that, but I borrowed some from Noah. How much of that do we have left?
I have 855 gold worth of residual.
Okay, so that is enough for me to do Raise did. Let me just double check to see how much it is. It is 500 gold.
Is it one diamond or several?
It is a diamond worth at least 500
Okay.
gold, but you can just use residuum for the...
Yeah. I have diamonds, I just don't have a big one.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll need the residuum for it.
Okay. I will give you the 500 in residual.
Okay.
Y'all, I just arranged all of the character tokens in my notes. Holy shit. I haven't rearranged these in a while. Putting all of the crows into the allies column has basically just I don't have no more room at all. But also now the dead column contains Helena, Agra, Valkyrie, Marceline, Gwyn, Braviak, and Hirsum.
You need a dead column to put Valkyrie
Yeah.
in. Like there's dead and then there's dead. And Valkyrie is dead.
Unless they're irrecoverable, they will be in the dead column.
That's fair. Second thing that I need to talk to Noah about. And I want to just do a quick, because I imagine I find him in like the captain's quarters, and then I'm just like, we need just a minute to talk. After everyone else leaves the room, which I'm assuming they do, and it's just me and Noah, can I do a quick once around to see if potentially someone is spying on us?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't get out any of my dice.
Neither did I. Go for it.
2 hours of sleep, bud. It's all good.
That is a 16.
16. Yeah, glancing around in this little Noah, where are you when you meet up with Christmas?
Over to the captain's quarters, sorry.
Okay.
I'm just
so
at like a big table with just mechanical shit and pieces of metal and arcane stuff and bags of residuum just everywhere.
Yeah. So in the war room / captain's quarters / dining room / office / everything else.
Laboratory.
This is just the room of requirement at this point.
Pretty much. Yeah, in Noah's room of meth, you take a glance around, and obviously there's a lot of magical shit going around in here because the residuum keystone obelisk is directly above, so there's like veins of residuum coming down through the room, not through it, but around it.
And I imagine, since I just like always have detect magic up, that I'm just seeing it everywhere.
You're just blinded constantly. No, you're not blinded, but you can see like the glow off of everything. This entire goddamn ship is just pure fucking magic. Anything that is made of steel is green steel, so it glows. Anything made of residuum glows. The only thing that doesn't glow constantly is just the kapok wood that makes up the majority of the decks and whatnot. You do see like magical implements all over this room that are part of the monitoring system that go throughout the ship. But nothing that you think is necessarily watching you guys. This is all stuff that's just keeping track of the ship itself.
I had a thought pop into my head after...
I'm sorry.
After Foostrak let us know what happened. This ship was Tristan's. Tristan belonged to Sav. Sav knows about this ship, and it wasn't until we were on here that he, quote-unquote, found us. So, I think it can be easy to get into a sense of comfort here. It feels like we can take a break for a second. Don't keep your eyes open, because Sav might actually have allies in this crew.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll keep an eye out. I don't know how to test them, but sure.
What you making?
Oh, the thing. You just...
Sure
so
don't.
at this...
That's why I'm asking.
Catchy bastard.
I'll describe it because I'll describe it a little bit because I'm like, probably like...
Do you want to message me separately? And then I can...
I might. I'll show you. Yeah, I'll message
surprise.
you separately
Okay.
what you see on the table.
Okay. Love it.
Because it's going to be really cool.
God, I'm so excited to do the thing that I want to do with you in 2 levels. Wink,
It's
wink.
going to be great.
Sexy.
Yeah, I'm waiting
Yeah,
for
we're
a
actually-
certain...
Noah has a
I'm
level
waiting for a
requirement.
certain spell that's like a sex spell. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why he hasn't gone after anyone yet.
Yep.
Summon
Not high enough
dildo.
level.
There is a separate
God.
school of magic called Dom. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Sexy Jitsu.
It's
Oh my
the
God,
equivalent of
sorry.
No, that's the monk
BDSM.
version.
It's the equivalent of magical BDSM in the world of Atlaran.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Find your
Oh.
wizard Dom.
Damn.
Yeah. Sex work is real work.
I cast Vine Whip.
How y'all
Yep.
doing?
Is
Good.
that it?
I'm just typing stuff to Koop.
Yeah, I can just... I'll
Oh.
just do that myself. So at that point, I'll just leave. Because I probably don't understand anything that he's saying anyway.
Not at all. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything personally, so anything that Magda or Foostrak are getting up to today, other than looking after the wee child.
I sent that message to Jasper, having him and Razvan meet us in Thurisaz.
Oh, yes. He will send back to you right away, because he has that capability, where he says, okay, we'll head for Thurisaz right now. We're not too far away. We should be there when you get there.
And I did also make sure to mention that, to ask about how well equipped Razvan is.
Very.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say we can stop by Nora's and get him something if we need to.
Listen, Jasper has a whole new thing going on, and he has
Oh, I'm
control of
sure.
the clan's money. He's got him on lock. It's good.
Well, and I wouldn't ask Jasper this, but I would ask Weafin if she wanted to go to Thurisaz to meet up with Jasper and Razvan rather than waiting for them in Ansu's. That means it'd be Walter, Noah, Foostrak, Weafin, Rodri, Jasper, and Razvan. So that's 7.
Mm-hmm.
teleporting to Ansu, so it should work.
Weifin is kind of iffy about leaving the ship.
It's fair.
She has the general idea that as long as it's moving, it's safer than other places. But she also just recently gave birth. Like, she's strong as shit, but like she's still recovering.
Girl time.
Yeah. Like, she kicked her brother's ass in the previous battle, but like it took a lot out of her. I don't expect formerly pregnant women to recover instantly. That's just not realistic.
No, it's not. Foostrak's mostly scared about leaving them.
Yeah. She will follow your advice, generally speaking, but she's iffy about leaving a highly protected and armed environment.
I think that he'll be okay leaving her on the ship, because it does make sense.
Yeah. And of course, I know there's some suspicion, at least on Christmas and Noah's side of the crew, but the crew thus far has been taking pretty good care of you guys. They've been treating you basically like guests, except for Noah, who's the boss. So, yeah.
Well, and Foostrak wasn't privy to that conversation, so that's not something that he's thinking about.
But, yeah, and of course the Captain Beaudry will assure you that they have everything they need aboard for Rodri, for him to stay. But, yeah.
I'm just thinking of something that happens to Rodri, and then Foostrak's like, well, guess I'm destroying an arcane airship.
Oh, God. It's not the boat's fault.
Yeah.
No, but it's the captain's fault.
Oh, not me. Okay, yeah.
And the captain
No, you're not
must
the
go
captain.
down with the ship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will force the captain to go down on the ship.
Yes.
Yes.
That's where it's at.
That's a different thing.
I mean, it technically
That's
is
a ninth
possible.
level spell.
Anyway. Is Magda up to anything?
No.
Not
I think
hanging out with
Magda is
anybody?
very directionless right now because her
Aw,
whole
buddy.
goal was get Lorcan back, and now Lorcan's back and Gwen is gone, and so I think she feels kind of like, yeah, directionless is the best way to describe it. So I think maybe she spends a lot of time like sharpening her rapiers, because now she has multiple rapiers.
Hell yeah.
And just kind of wandering the decks of the ship, just kind of like aimless.
Yeah. I imagine Walter checks in occasionally because, against his better judgment, he really likes you. And Sala will check in regularly because you guys have a shared issue going on at the moment. Lorcan is like burnout sleeping. Any moment you guys aren't doing something, Lorcan is asleep. Burnout and trauma sleeping.
I definitely understand that.
Yeah. And whenever he is awake, like, you get the idea that Lorcan never realized he liked kids, but he has already, like, forged a bond with Rodri over the course of, like, a couple days. And Weifin is absolutely, like, letting him babysit occasionally when she's like, I need a break for a second. It's cute. You will probably catch him, like, asleep with Rodri on his chest at some point. But
that brings up another question. Who all is going to be coming, like, to Frosthold with us teleporting?
I will tell you for free, Lorcan's not going. He is not in a state to be of help. Walter obviously has to come because he's part of the teleportation team. Sala's not leaving Christmas. So, yeah, you guys will end up, once you have Jasper, it'll be Noah, Magda, Foostrak, Jasper, Christmas, Sala, Walter, and then Razvan will also technically be recovering, so he's not going to be of much use. But yeah.
No, but we can get him onto the ship once
Yes.
Once it arrives. And Wayfin will be over the moon to fucking see him.
Yep. Best brother.
Sorry about the worst brother.
But yeah.
Can't wait to tell him about that.
This particular day out over the ocean, it is a sunny mid-fall day, though over the ocean it doesn't really matter that it's fall. It's just kind of cool and crisp. You guys have a peaceful day out at sea, up in the sky, enjoying the wind and the weather. But in the evening, the cook down in the galley, Harper, he has basically been slaving all day to prepare a feast at the request of Mr. Christmas Fortunemær. And probably around sunset or so, you will all be called to a private dinner in the captain's quarters once all the project shit has been cleared away.
Christmas dinner.
It's Christmas
Oh
dinner.
God. God bless us. Everyone.
At large.
God bless us.
Everyone.
Except for Sav, he can go fuck himself.
He's
Yeah.
not a
Fuck that
god.
guy.
But a veritable feast of Constanian food comes out, which means that it's a melting pot of like a lot of Elven and Orcish food. You guys have pretty much everything you could expect out of The Hobbit, and then a fair amount of what you could expect from like Hawaii.
Limbus bread and pineapple. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best kind of pizza. Oh my god.
That would be pretty good.
I didn't skimp on the wine either, so just don't let it go to waste.
If I remember correctly, you chose to spend a lot on the wine.
I sure did spend a lot of money on the wine. Yep.
So, you guys are treated to some of the best wine that this part of the world has to offer. And some that other parts of the world have to offer, but mostly Garrett Aldathos. Garrett Aldathos in particular is known for what is called Skogerheim wine, which, despite its name, is not necessarily grown in Skogerheim. It is just where the actual presses are. These grapes grow in the foothills of some of the mountains. It's a hardy type of grape, and they survive frosts and all that good shit, and they're fairly sugary. So what you end up with is a fairly sweet red wine that pairs very well with wild game. And it is expensive as shit and doesn't taste like dirt. Because wine, if it's expensive, should taste good.
No, it should taste dry, like really dry, and just it like dehydrates you.
No.
And just makes you want more.
You know, like the feeling that you get if you like accidentally get like a big like puff of dust in your mouth. Like that's what wine should taste like.
Like if you eat
No.
like
I
a
loved him in the
spoonful of
90s.
cinnamon.
You loved who in the 90s?
The dust.
Okay.
No, they call him pea dust now.
The pea dust. Little pea dust.
dusty.
Sounds like slang for cocaine.
It does actually.
Yeah.
Sea dust.
Go for a real
Oh,
puff
God.
of dust right now.
Oh my god.
God.
Ew.
Chase
so-
it down with some white lightning.
Eventually, like probably when we're like halfway through, Christmas would pick up his glass, and he'd actually pull like a sheet of like parchment out of his pocket as well.
Oh god.
Soon.
Is someone getting married? Oh my god.
It's it's been a while since I've been able to wax poetic in any sort of way. So I know I know brevity is not my strong suit. I also know that I tend to take long pauses. So I wrote everything down that I wanted to say to you all. So if you would all indulge me for a moment, I would appreciate it. Also, our last celebration was very rudely interrupted. So, if there is anyone here that has anything they want to do or say to throw this thing off course before it gets going, please do so now so that I may shoot you in the face.
I
stare daggers at Noah.
I slowly pull a piece of like the contraption I'm working on toward me and just like a screwdriver and just like just putting a couple screws in. I'm watching intently, but I'm just putting screws in. Like, this could take a while, you guys.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. He drops the paper. And pulls out his cell phone instead.
It's
The fuck is that?
Kill it! The demon machine!
Nightmare rectangle.
Look, this
Really though.
this is a new device that the Mrs. Borago sent me as a gift. Look, this group, we've only known each other for a short time. It even feels shorter because these days feel like months for some reason. We've had rough patches, and I know that especially recently things have been hard. So, first I want to make a toast to Gwen. She used to say, people should be as they seem. Honesty and integrity meant the world to her, and it showed most in the friends and family that she kept closest to her. It shows in all of you. Gwen saved my life more times than I can count, and she laid her life on the line for us. So, this is for you, Gwen. We'll see you again soon. So, give or take about 5,000 years ago, Cameron, Archfey of the Sealy Court and Lord of Horses, rode into war alongside the centaurs of Arborea against Fomorian invaders. He was slain by the champion of Baelor. It was said that 99 out of 100 creatures in Cameron's domain died of grief at his passing. That was the first recorded death of a major Archfey. A few days ago, Noah Borago killed one accidentally. You are the smartest and bravest person I know, and a dear friend. And I will make sure that the bards tell your story for another 5,000 years to come. To Noah.
I mean, the wreckage will be left anyway.
Foostrak, shut up, I'm talking. There aren't many in this world that can call an Archfey their friend. There are fewer still who would consider them family. We're lucky to have that, and we're even luckier that it's you, Lorcan. It's not up to others to hold our destiny, it is up to ourselves. You are a daily reminder of the power we have to choose our own path, and reject others that try to choose it for us. It is damn good to have our brother back. To Lorcan. I imagine just, after each of these, everyone sort of raises their wine glass and is like, Christmas, stop talking, please.
Lorcan generally gets like a little choked up, and he's just like...
Walter, it was a strange road that brought us together. We've learned how dangerous assumptions can be. I'll give a little nudge to Magda as I say that. We've also learned the power of taking a chance on others. Your interior decoration needs work. But you've put a roof over our head, food in our bellies, and a fire in our hearts. This family would be lesser without you being a part of it. To Walter.
I imagine I'm sitting next to Walter and I kind of punch him in the shoulder a little bit.
Noah has taken out a sheet of paper and he is writing things down.
Okay. Foostrak. Chosen of Elen, not of Ethvara, champion of your people. A son, a brother, a husband, now a father. Mercy is a true mark of honor, and mercy is mightiest when it is wielded by the mightiest. You are a shining example of that to everyone here that knows you. There are few as honorable or as mighty as Foostrak Wildborn. To Foostrak.
He just chugs his drink.
I will just pour it. I'll hand him my glass, and then while I'm talking, I'll start pouring another one. Magda. You are a Taiylor clan warrior. You are a thorn in Sav's side. Most people would have given up in the face of such adversity as this ages ago. No one here has lost the way that you have lost. Yet here you are still. Sav thinks that this is his story, but he is so wrong. This is your story. And it ends when Magda Wrenly fucking says it does. To Magda.
Oh, yeah.
And last but not least, I wrote this before we ganged all your new family members there, Foostrak. Sala.
Rotary, you're cute. To Rotary.
Yeah, Rotary. You're cute.
You're going to be big someday, buddy.
Whale fan, if your husband ever dies, call me.
Oh,
Sala.
Oh God!
Oh God.
You want to care.
would crush. Yes.
That's the way that I want to go.
Emotionally, spiritually, physically.
Especially physically.
Dramatically.
All right. Sala.
Sorry.
True love never did run a smooth course. You are
Oh,
fierce,
fuck
loyal,
you.
beautiful, and kind. No one has any right to say otherwise. We've lost so much precious time together, which only makes me cherish each new day with you more. I would not wish for any companion in this world but you. And I'm not going to talk about myself. I'm just here for you guys. Not just Sala, but all of you. I would not wish for any companions in this world but you all. And the reason why I wanted to do this is a reason that you all know very well. We may not get a day like this together again. Starting tomorrow, starting tonight, any of us could die. And, well, you all mean so much because we could lose any of us at a moment's notice. So, I just have one more toast for this group of extraordinary people. Whatever the fuck people decide to call us, Nobodies or something else, let them know the lives that we chose to live. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to no one. To you all, to family.
How dare you quote Shakespeare? God.
There's so much
ridiculous.
Shakespeare in that. Oh my god, I'm glad you caught that. There's like a dozen Shakespeare quotes in there.
A Midsummer Night's Dream, the one about Robin Goodfellow. I like it.
I spent more time than I care to admit writing that.
Once we're done, I just kind of
by Red Bull.
Once you're kind of done, I take the note that I've been working on and I just go over to the box and like drop it in real quick. And then Taiylor has it now, so.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I was absorbed.
I was taking notes. Yep.
Oh my god.
Do we want to share with the class? Or
No,
Yeah,
not at
secrets
all.
don't make friends.
Oh,
None
it'll
of you
be
get to
way
see
too
this.
funny when it shows up.
Oh my god. Okay. When's the next? Hold on. Let me check the calendar. I don't have a calendar handy. I'll check it later. That's fine. God. Amazing. Amazing. Don't worry, I will. Okay, so, you guys have a lovely dinner, the quality of which you've probably not had for a very, very long time. The ship's cook is very good at what he does, and also Christmas spent a fucking fortune on everything. A fortune.
And a mayor.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we tell anybody that in the other campaign, one shot we played, there's a ship called the Mayor of Fortune?
Oh my god, are you shitting
Yeah,
me?
there was.
I
No,
don't-
Koop
wait,
in
which
the one shot.
Yeah.
God,
that I
that's
DM'd.
right.
The airship.
Oh!
my
Yeah, the
God.
mayor's
Oh, the Mayor of
Oh, I
fortune.
do remember that
Mayor's
now.
Fortune,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone now.
There are no.
Well, technically, it's part of a
original ideas
village.
anymore.
Rip.
It's okay. I've committed to the fact that I'm the note taker of that group. It's all right. But yeah, you guys have a lovely dinner amongst your dearest, just jerks that you all spend your time with. Yeah,
Dearest jerks.
dearest jerks. That sounds like a great way to start a
That's
letter.
the party name.
That would be a great,
Dearest
like,
jerks.
that'd be a great, like, young adult lit fic novel title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The next time someone calls us the Nobodies, we're gonna tell them, no, you're wrong. We're the dearest jerks now.
It's the dearest jerk.
It
That
sounds
is a really
like
good name.
I like
We're the
the
DJs.
No.
It sounds like a very kind hand job.
Foostrak brings the beat in.
For the romantic hand job.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I will say that closer in the speech, Koop, sounded like a great thing to put around like a crest. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
it
even
sounds
remember
like
what you
it
said
would
at
be
this
the mission statement of the Nobodies.
That's
Yeah.
another Shakespeare quote.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
oh, is
Forgot.
it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Trust a
Okay.
few.
Yep. Love all. Trust a few, do wrong to none.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Give it
See
to-
a report or what's left of them.
Corey says that we should be called the Wet Bandits.
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Merry Christmas.
Sticky bandits.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I guess
sticky,
it-
not stinky.
Oh,
Not the
Sticky Bandits!
Yeah, that's what they're called after the second movie.
The
Stinky.
Sticky
that's
Bandit.
sticky.
But he said
I
stinky.
said stinky.
Yeah, I know. Though technically, Wet Bandits would be true for Sala, Christmas, and Noah now, because you guys tried to rob a thing in,
'Cause you're wet.
yeah, and you fell in the water when the alligator death
always wet,
rolled
baby.
two of you.
Oh, it's wet for you, babe.
God damn it! Shut up! Shut up!
We're the
Cease.
wet bandits.
Yeah.
Cease.
No.
So yeah, you guys.
Snail trail robbers.
Ew.
God damn it.
You're welcome. Uh-huh. You can go now, I'm sorry.
After the dinner, after things are cleared away and y'all have your desserts and like your little ice creams with wooden spoons and shit.
Oh, those are the shit.
Right?
Keep those.
I got-
Keep those. Those are reusable. Those are reusable.
Shut up, Ben.
Sorry.
Damn it. Why do I look at chat while we're doing this? After dinner, as you all kind of go wherever you're going to go for the later evening, some of you have projects, some of you have other shit and like spouses, and some of you are just horribly alone. Sorry.
I hate all of you.
Listen, you're back to your original state. It's fine. Christmas. After everything's cleared away, Sala comes to catch you. She will probably find you out on the upper deck of the ship because I have a vision in mind for a romantic scene. With the stars and the clear night sky and the moon and all that.
Oh, God.
the Disney orchestra kicking up in the background.
No, not Disney. Hans Zimmer.
Wow.
No, I was thinking more like Kung Fu Panda, but
There's
okay.
just drums in the background.
It's
So
Mr.
romantic.
Bubbles, he can fly!
Dovaki.
Oh my god.
Wait,
I love that
Ben,
Foostrak
do you
and
remember-
Wayafin's fucking music is like really epic, like fighting music. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben, do you remember that Mr. Bubbles could launch himself out of the sea
Yep,
and just
uh-huh.
turning sideways?
It
and
was
just-
like a dolphin boomerang.
Yeah, and he would just go through ships. What if that happened?
What if?
I mean, can he get as
What
high
if,
up as
Taylor?
this?
I'm sure he could.
He could try.
Isn't Mr. Bubbles around Harris?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Or does he
He's
travel everywhere?
It's been hundreds
Maybe-
of years. He can do whatever. He can
Maybe
go
he's
wherever
a
he wants.
migratory dolphin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just figured, he might have like a territory or something.
He does. He does. It is around Harris. But anyway, Sala comes to find you, Christmas. And as she usually does when she joins your side, she like automatically takes your arm. And as you guys are just sort of walking around the deck, she says, "Well, that was a nice little speech."
Well, they deserve it.
They do. So. I know that there's a million things happening right now. But being that we got a little bit of a break these past couple days, well, not counting the whole Taiylor thing, it's kind of finally starting to hit me that I'm not married anymore.
While she's talking to me,
Mm-hmm.
I start casting a spell. I don't say it out loud. But I'm gonna send a message to the captain of the ship asking him to come where we are.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Freeway.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
You're welcome.
Damn it, you ruined the surprise!
I know. I'm just here to ruin everything.
Hatham, stranger, come join us.
Take your pants off.
But keep the hat on.
Yes, the hat is important. I need
yes.
it.
I can
to
only
achieve.
finish if you wear the hat.
Yes.
And the coat, but nothing else. But yeah. Yeah, Hatham will answer you that he is on his way. But yeah, Sala says it's hitting me that I'm finally not married to him anymore.
Single and ready to mingle. Am I right?
Yeah. Wow. It's so
no.
romantic.
Not really. No. Mingling's not really my style.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't know, I've just been thinking about how it's you and I are finally a thing with nothing else attached.
Yeah.
It's nice.
What's it like being married?
Well, when it's good, boring.
Most people tell me it's like exactly the same as not being married. There's like tax benefits and shit like that.
No, that's not necessarily true. It's more like there's just somebody constant there that if something goes wrong, you have backup. And when things are good, it's boring, and honestly, boring sounds nice.
Yeah.
Things have been not good and not boring for a very long time, and I'm looking forward to the other side of this where it can start being boring again.
I'm just waiting I'm just biding my time, just waiting until I hear those footsteps approaching.
Oh yeah, you'll start to hear the boots coming up the deck.
Well, I'm gonna send once again, and I'm gonna send a message to Magda, and it's just gonna say, "Could you please get everyone and bring them to, and then wherever we are on the ship."
Yeah, you guys are on the forecastle, probably.
Why? What's wrong?
God damn it! Now I have to cast it again. Nothing.
And Sal's just like, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. There's a lot going on right now. I'm just trying to. One more.
Do you need a second?
No, it's okay. Just one more.
Okay.
And I'll just send to Magda, shut the fuck up and get over here. It's incredibly important, but no one is in danger.
Okay, I will go around to everybody's. I will go around to everyone's door and be like, non-emergency meeting, but kind of get out of here and come up to the upper deck.
Okay. What if she says no?
To what?
Like,
No.
what if we all get out there and it's just like this crowd of people and she's like, nah.
Nah, I want to be single for a while. Yeah.
I want to explore a little bit, just like,
Yeah.
just be single
That's
for
fair.
a while,
Yeah.
Yeah, Walter will come out grumbling as usual, but he will. And Lorcan will follow on with like Wolfe and Foostrak and whatnot. Everybody heading up?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. But yeah, eventually Hatham reaches you, Christmas, and then you see everybody start to file out of the lower deck. And Sala sees them and is like, "What are you doing?"
Hatham, if I may, as captain of this ship, you have certain privileges. Rights,
Yes, I do.
Things that you're able to do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you would be able to perform a marriage on this ship, correct?
Yes, I would be.
Wonderful. I'll pull out the ring that, I've forgotten someone's name again. Flameheart gave me. God, I need to sleep. That Flameheart gave me. I made a trade, so this is on loan until we get the real one back, because he's got something he's got to do too.
That's so cute.
Well, we have an officiant. I'll look behind him as everyone else is kind of coming up, be like, we have a wedding party. And, well, I guess the reception happened before the ceremony this time.
Christmas Fortunemær, I just technically got divorced from my husband, and you're asking me to marry you on the spot.
Would you want to have it any other way?
You are so pushy. But yes, I would love it.
I'll hold out the ring.
And she holds out her left hand.
I'll look over at the captain. Am I supposed to say something?
And he's just like, I did not review the all right,
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I
yeah,
pronounce American.
he turns, he kind of shuffles around and puts himself behind Christmas and Saw and arranges you guys all facing the rest of you. He's like, dearly beloved, and he starts rattling off, I can't remember marriage vows, but he kind of starts skipping over bits. He's like, we're gathered here today to witness marriage.
Here, we'll make this easier for you. I'll look at this whole group. There is one other way that I would have it, and I wish that Gwen could be here, but I have to imagine that she knows. She's probably up there somewhere, and she knows. So, do you? Are you supposed to ask that, or can I ask that? Sorry, you seem a little. It's late. I know.
Okay. Mr. Good Lord, how do I do this? I haven't married anybody in game before.
That's not true.
That's not.
Oh
true.
yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but I was prepared. I was prepared for that one. He first looks to Christmas. He says, "Do you, Mr. Christmas, Fortunemær?" Wonderful. And he turns to Sala, and she just stops him, and she's like, "I have for years. Yes, I do." And he's like, "I don't know why I was really needed, but I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may kiss the bride."
Hold on. I'll put the ring on her finger first.
Oh, yes.
And then I'll kiss her.
It's the
So much like confused clapping. You're just like,
Anybody else
Taiylor,
get like an official invite? Like a
if you're okay with me, if you're okay with me making a call on Nothar culture, Foostrak and Wolfe would both summon their weapons and just start like thrumming the bottom of them on the base of the on the deck of the ship.
weird choice of words, but yes, I get it. Yeah, that works. Magda, as you're like, did we get an official invite? Walter leans in and says, "I don't even think he proposed."
I don't. Yeah. He overthinks and underthinks like the weirdest things.
Sorry.
I sent another note through Vodro Post real quick. I was just like,
yeah, Noah runs away and then comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Sala doesn't notice anything. She's too busy kissing her new husband. Yeah.
So what?
What? How dare you?
Kissing your husband.
She's talking about Christmas, obviously, okay?
Her new husband. She's like, need another one.
Yeah. Listen.
For a second, I thought
it was
that
Christmas's idea.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought that Koop was going to slip up and say, "I pulled the ring out that Tristan gave me."
Oh God!
And I was gonna be like, "Oh, that'd be fucked."
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah.
Cool.
That happens.
I sweep her off her feet, hold her, and start carrying her, and just turn to everyone, and I go, "Thank you for coming. You're all dismissed."
Thank you for coming. Now I need to buy.
Don't we get like a gift for attending? Usually you're supposed to get some sort of like party favor or something.
I think that was the nice wine before
you
the.
You can go grab a bottle
this.
of 10 gold wine from downstairs and take it home as a party favor.
Cool.
Sala, who
That's
just
permission.
has like,
I'm going to do it.
Sala, who just has like one arm draped around Christmas's neck, she says, "I'll do something actually like normal later on. We'll just deal with this for now. Sorry, Magda."
That's fine. I'm definitely taking him up on that wine thing.
This shouldn't have happened any other way. This is exactly how it should have happened.
But Sala says, actually, as his wife, everything he owns is mine, so you are all free to get into anything you want that he bought for that feast, all the wine, all the desserts. Have it.
Hell yeah.
Is that what I agreed to?
Yes, you did.
All right.
Who wants to get drunk?
Sala like leans in and kisses Christmas. She's like, finders keepers. But yeah, Sala will definitely make Christmas carry her away, and just be like, "We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye."
Part of me doesn't think we're going to see them tomorrow.
Maybe not. Not until they're ready.
Are they gonna die?
They could. So you get
From
dehydrated.
dehydration.
Yeah.
I was literally going to say, is there an Atlaran equivalent of Gatorade that we can leave outside their door?
Oh my god.
Yeah. There is.
I'm a potion maker. I'll just make some Gatorade.
Yeah. There we go.
I learned about a drink that gladiators used to have that is made with plant ash, and that was like Roman Gatorade.
That sounds so tasty.
It is.
But if Noah made actual Gatorade, then it would be Borago's brews, balms, bombs, and
Gatorade.
And Gatorade. And there was something
Why would
else
I call it
week.
Gatorade?
And
You extract it
drink.
from like alligator spit or something.
Borago brew?
Yeah, there we go.
My god, we're just gonna turn into a fucking Walmart.
Really, yeah.
Fantasy
Oh, God.
Costco, where all your dreams
Come true. Got it
for
for you.
you.
The Adventure Zone. Gotta listen to it. It's great.
Ridiculous.
Christmas and Solid disappear for the rest of the evening. He doesn't have a choice. Anything the rest of you want to accomplish before the night's over?
I will go find some cake, I will clear space, and I will keep working.
Cool.
I'm going to grab one of those bottles of wine and take it to my room and drink it all by myself.
Oh my god.
I mean, you could ask Lorcan, but
Sadly
all right.
masturbate.
Don't ask
Yep.
Lorcan for that. But yeah, you guys have a lovely, peaceful night. Again, I mean, other than the nightmare the other night, that was pretty peaceful too. But yeah, you continue on over the Witch Ocean. Are you over right now? I don't remember.
No, it's your
I thought
world.
you called it the Witch Ocean.
Yeah, we're over the Witch Ocean.
The Witch Ocean.
You are over the Chalcerad right now, approaching
Ooh,
the Fall Seal.
Chelsea, the Rad Chelsea Ocean.
Shut up, Benjamin.
I like it.
You ruin everything.
You're
like the
correct.
cast of Critical Role. Stop it.
Yep. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Just don't name anybody Mike Hunt.
Oh yeah.
Why would
oh
I
my
do
god, I
that?
couldn't believe he did that.
Or Hugh Janus.
That did. He literally came up with somebody's like an NPC name off the spot, and it was Mike Hunt, and everyone was like, "What?" And then he was like, "Oh fuck, no!"
Yeah. Oh god. All right. The next morning, probably later in the morning, because everybody has a chance to sleep in if they so choose, and other people don't get the chance to sleep in because they don't have a choice. Yeah.
Damn babies.
Well, that's not what I was talking about, but yeah, that too.
Oh, for sure that, yeah.
When you guys get up in the morning, Harper immediately has breakfast ready for you all because he's a good cook and he takes care of his crew. You are still over the Chalcerad Ocean. Do you guys want to try to head out right away, or do you have further planning to do?
I thought the
I'm
plan
gonna
was
keep
to head
working
out
until I'm done.
immediately.
I'm sorry, one person at a time.
Sorry.
I heard what Harris said. What'd you say, Ben?
I said I'm gonna keep working until I'm done, and then I'll be ready to teleport out.
Oh, well, you're not...
Noah is going with Walter anyway.
Yeah, I would have stayed up as late as possible to keep working on this too, so that I didn't have to go like a full day the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you'd probably be done with your project before noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does my my armor, I'm assuming, showed up the night before?
Yes, it would have. Actually, thank you for reminding me. I literally just read it. When you wake up in the morning, there are several packages outside of your door. Only one of them is from Constantinos.
Oops.
Okay.
Yep.
One of them, well, the rest of them are from Christine and Chips. One of them contains a long flat box, contains a gorgeous black and white dress with a veil and train. A second long box contains a beautiful tuxedo. Both of them have purple accents. And there's a note with the tux that says, "We're gonna do this right when y'all are done with your thing." So please keep these.
Bag of holding.
Yeah, just shove it all in there.
Yep.
The third box.
They'll iron out later.
Yes. The third box from Christine and Chips contains a lot of like wedding favors, odds and ends, just like the start of your guest favors. And it's just like, hold on to these too. Yeah, they basically sent you everything you would need for a small wedding. Did
they send the big thing? Is there a big box? Please tell me there's a big box.
Oh, you know what? Christine would take it literally. Yeah. The largest box is
bigger than the box that my armor comes in.
Yes.
Oh, God.
For sure.
The largest box, let me double check something else.
It's probably like 7.5 feet long.
Oh my God.
It's a new car!
This box did not make it below decks because it was too big. So when you get to the top deck, sitting outside the captain's cabin, currently being stared at by two very confused sailors, is an entire leather Davenport.
Wow.
And just so that we're clear, is it the sofa kind of Davenport or is it the writing desk kind of Davenport?
It's the sofa kind of Davenport.
So it's a giant leather sofa.
And
Happy marriage.
There's just a couple of like people that like a couple of deckhands just like staring at it.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck do we do with this?
Well, obviously it goes in my quarters.
Oh,
make it work.
Okay. All right, and they go fetch tools to like put it in two pieces to take it below.
No. I walk out at this point.
Reduce.
I walk out at this point and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, there it is. I look at Christmas like, happy marriage, and I cast reduce on the couch. Yeah, and I'm like, there you go. Now you can take it in.
Yeah, and one of the guys like picks it up and is like, okay, and he just goes below decks with it. And after he gets it down there, there's a sound from below decks. He's like, fuck. He had to take out two bunks for it to fit. Now you guys just have like a bunk and a couch in your room.
Wonderful. Yeah. There's more things you can do with a couch than just a bed.
Yeah. Especially a squeaky leather one.
And put some anchor points on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the wedding we went to in Petoskey, where the people in the room above us were just like, heard that bed. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that was a loud bed. Anyway, hopefully they don't watch the stream. Since only if there are any other like deckhands around, be like,
yeah,
there should be one more box, I imagine, for me.
Are you talking about your armor box?
Yeah.
Yeah, inside of the captain's, not the captain's like cabin, but the quarters where Noah's been doing his thing. They did put it in there because it's the most expensive item. So they will bring that out for you. It is a tall crate because it actually contains like not a full-on mannequin, but like the skeleton of a dummy to hold it all together.
Yeah. Got a dress form.
I'm gonna call an audible a little bit on the armor. Is there a specific color that mithril would be?
Mithril usually sits in the silvery blue category.
Okay, gotcha. So after Christmas goes in there and like comes out, because he would take the time to actually put this on, because it is like he would have to take the time to actually put this on.
Yep.
It's like it's half plate and it's mithril, so it's mostly like this really dark brown or black leather. It's sort of like a vest that goes over his shirt, but then there's this big mithril like breastplate that covers the top, and then also has like forearm guards that are mithril. There's only on one arm there's a mithril like small like mithril like shoulder plate, and then like plates that go down the arm as well. He also has mithril greaves, and there's a new set of boots in there too that are black leather and they have spurs on them.
Hell yeah.
And then there's one
Hey,
other
lost
part of
cowboy!
this armor. There's one other part of this armor that came with it. There is sort of like a dusty blue cloak that came with it as well. And so when he comes out, he's like fully armored and has this like blue cloak. It would be similar probably in color to a coat that he saw worn in some portraits by a former member of the Obsidian Collective.
Oh yes, I got it. I get what you. Cute. Clearly, the person, someone doesn't get it, but
okay.
They weren't listening. But I get it.
And probably smaller.
Probably
judging
not.
by the confused look on that person's face.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Yep, exactly.
Oh man, why is it whenever
What?
he does something to do with you, you're not listening?
It's okay.
What? I thought he was just looking at his couch.
He was putting on his armor.
We've moved past
Oh,
that. The couch
we
is not
moved-
made of
okay.
mithril. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, Mithril,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yep.
What happened with me? I don't-
You can watch it back and find out.
Okay.
But yeah. Yep. You got your high collared coat, and yeah, you look pretty snazzy, buddy. But yeah.
He looks better just in general, just overall,
Yeah.
because he had sex last night. So, you just wake up that day just feeling a
Yeah.
little bit more confident, just glowing a little bit more than
Mhm.
normal. The mithril helps, but, just it's mostly the sex.
Well, and also if we consider like Sala and her getup, which is similar shades of colors, you guys match.
Yep.
So it's pretty cool.
Yep. That was half of the idea.
Yeah. You guys are like ultimate power couple now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Harris told me what it was.
Harris. Just make her suffer. Don't tell her things.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I thought he was just talking about a couch, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Well-
We'll talk about the mithril couch later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that.
That would be dope, honestly.
It wouldn't be very
It would
cozy.
be
No, it would
so
not.
uncomfortable.
No, it wouldn't, but it
It'd
would
be
look
light.
cool.
It'd be easy to move. It'd be very light.
And it'd look neat.
Just that. It would just
Yeah.
look.
Fashion, not function.
Yeah.
Also, Koop, I just
exactly.
realized I don't have it saved. Can you send me Sala's most updated mini?
Yes, I can.
Cool. Anyway, while he's doing that, you guys all start preparing to head out. There will be a Thurisaz team and an Ansu's team, who I believe Christmas is the one teleporting to Ansu's since Walter, or since he's reviving Jack.
Mhm.
And then Walter will be taking the other team. So who's on first?
What's on second?
Indeed.
Hmm.
Thank you for knowing that joke.
You're welcome.
Who is going with Christmas? Other than Saul.
I'm gonna stay with Walter, I think. So I'll go
We
with
have to
Noah
be
and Walter.
careful about Walters. I don't know how many people we can take. Because I think we're already taking Foostrak's whole family, unless Waithen and Rodri aren't
Oh.
coming with
Waithen
us.
and Rodri are staying behind.
So
they're staying on the ship.
Okay.
With Lauren.
I thought that it was just you and Walter going off, so that's why I was like,
Foostrak's going to go with Walter and Noah.
I do need to check with Walter because there is a spell component requirement that's worth 50 gold.
Yeah.
For teleportation circle. I have enough for one. I want to see how much he has.
What is the component?
It is rare chalks and inks infused with precious gems worth 50 gold piece.
Oh yeah, he's a wizard. Of course he has that.
He's got plenty. Okay. It is consumed by the spell.
That's okay.
So, okay.
What spell are you casting?
That's for teleportation circle.
Right. Yes, he would have that on hand.
Okay, gotcha. I have enough for one casting, so I just want to check with him to see what he has available in case he's willing to maybe loan me another 50 gold piece.
Let me double check the spells because I know he has. He's not an endless font. Right. So let me double check.
Oh, was that Jade? Okay.
The neighbor honked their horn for some godforsaken reason.
Maybe.
So there's only a verbal component for teleport, but teleport circle needs
higher level spell. It's hard.
So he would have enough for. He would have restocked a little bit, so he'd have enough for 3 castings of teleportation circle, so he can give you a set.
Okay.
And that'll leave him with 2.
Perfect. Then he has 2, and I have 2.
Yep.
Probably a good idea for us to keep that pretty even.
Yep. So yeah. So Christmas and Sala going to Ansu's, Walter Foostrak, Magda, Noah, going to Thurisaz.
Wait, everyone else is going with Noah and Walter?
Pretty much.
Well, the reason that I wanted to go with Walter is because I didn't want to go with like the big group, so I will go with Christmas and Sala then, just to split things pretty evenly.
2. I can take 6 more.
How many people are going with Walter?
Currently, it's Walter, Foostrak, and Noah.
Just the 3 of us.
You guys have 3 and 3. Lorcan, Weifin, and Roger are staying on the ship.
Okay, we can take up to 8 people?
Yes.
Okay, then why don't we all just go together, because adding Jasper and Valkyrie will make 8. Razvan, whatever his name is.
Yeah, if you all want to go in one group, that'll save you on materials.
We could do that.
Yeah.
So we'd have Walter cast, and he would take the 4 of us plus Sala, and that's it.
Yep. And then grab
we would
Jasper
go
and
get
Razvan.
Jasper and Razvan. Okay.
Yep.
Then we can all stay together.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Cool.
So Thurisaz first.
Let's do it, and let's do it quick.
Yeah. Weifin and Rodri were the part throwing that off, but now that they're staying behind, we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Not taking a baby to dangerous places. Yeah.
I mean, we kind of are, but you know.
Well,
just a tiny beef taco. He's fine.
It's harder. It's harder to hit a moving object, so especially one that's moving at 720 miles a day.
Yeah.
So,
and babies move a lot anyway, so.
Sure. I don't know where you got that from, but yeah.
I mean, they're always squirmy.
They're wiggly.
Infants don't move that much.
Yes, they do. They're wiggly.
They sleep most of the time.
But they start moving quite a bit after like a couple weeks.
Yeah. Anyway. But that's just squirming. That's not actual movement.
Well, they don't travel, but
So best to keep him on a ship where he's traveling.
Teleport.
What the fuck was that?
Gone.
Poof.
What did you do?
Uh-oh.
What was what?
I have unplugged your Ethernet.
I don't know. No, they're both right here asleep. I don't know. I heard something like...
Ghost.
It almost sounded like either like plastic cracking or I don't know. Maybe something fell. I don't care.
I mean, you do live in the Shining Hotel, so...
I do.
Yeah.
Did I tell you our door was locked the other day, and it fucking opened. Like, I saw the lock turn and it opened, and there's nobody in the hallway.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Don't like
Yeah.
it.
I think it's the two mirrors facing each other at the ends of the hallway. Yeah, we've got a problem. But anyway. Oh no,
right
it's
here in River City.
It's the upstairs people. There's some bitch who walks around in high heels all the time. And has a dog that runs into everything. So anyway. Sorry, that was derogatory. Some person who walks around in high heels. Yes, Ben.
I say before we leave, you guys just see me come out of the captain's cabin, like looking kind of disheveled, but pulling like a backpack over my shoulders now. That's got like a chest strap on it, and yeah, it's just like this black backpack that I keep probably under my coat, so nobody can see it.
Only good things will
happen. So now you just look like a hunchback.
Yep.
Are you going hiking?
No.
You look like just, you slept funny.
New bag. Yeah, one horn's like cocked off to the side.
You can just screw them on and screw them
right.
on. Yeah.
I would say honestly the backpack is probably pretty flat. Because the contraption is small. Not small, but like flat, light. It's easy to carry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so terrified of whatever the fuck is in there.
Do up my little buckle. Well, if we get into a fight, we'll be able to use it, so.
Oh, I don't think that's going to be hard.
All right. Well, I'm ready when everybody else is ready.
I'm ready.
Cool. Yeah, you all gather up, and Walter has been drawing out his circle in the middle of the deck already. The captain comes up with you guys. Comes up next to you guys. I'm sorry, distracted. Talking to Koop. Captain comes up and joins you guys. And basically gives his final report to Noah before you leave the ship, basically saying all systems are good to go. They've got more than enough supplies to reach where they're going, even if they get slowed down by weather. And basically saying, you know, he is open to communications at all times, gives you other people to contact if you can't reach him, and you are all good to go.
Before we leave, I'm going to give Weifin like one of those good like little forehead smooches, and then put our foreheads together and just tell her, you know where we're at. If you need anything, we'll figure it out.
And you know where I'm at if you need anything.
Always. And then I'm just going to give Rodri just the cutest little fucking hair tussle and just like just rub my thumb on his forehead a little bit.
I'll push
got a little cow mane going on.
I'm going to go up to Weifin and Rodri, and I'm going to stick out my hand and shake Rodri's little baby hand again and be like, be good. I look at Weifin, I'm like, I'm trying to bond with him since I'm like the godmother or something, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like, yeah.
You?
Does he like me? Has he said like, you know, that I'm? Has he said
he can't talk yet?
Me? He ain't said anything yet, honey.
Okay, I don't know how they work, so
talking's gonna be a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Bye. I wave at him. I'm like, bye.
Yeah, he's like already half asleep.
Okay.
He's an infant. He doesn't register anything.
I'm over by Foostrak. You chose Magda as the godparent?
I mean, if it helps, you and Sala were very heavily in contention.
Oh no, I'm good choice. Is all I'm saying.
Well, I know she doesn't think it, but she'd take good care of him.
So cute.
And once Gwen's back, she'd be over the moon over the kid. So. Man, she's really going to be in for a start when she gets back, isn't she? Like, we could kind of mess with her, be like, it's been 5 years, Foostrak's got a kid.
Foostrak, with it just being you and me. I'm starting to worry a little bit more every day whether it's going to be when or if.
Yeah, same.
Don't tell Magda I said that.
Well, don't tell Sala either. I'm gonna give Rotary one little thumb rub on the forehead, and then just squeeze his hand a little bit, and then I'm gonna head out. He can't bring himself to say anything to Rotary before he leaves. He's so terrified it's gonna be the last time he sees him.
Ooh. Well, guys. Do we want to pay someone money
to go to
viewers, followers, views, chats, to go to dogehype.com? Not a URL either.
No.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Getting the old band hammer there.
Oh my god.
Get fucked.
Yeah. Getting the ladies' favor right to the face.
They didn't even follow. They just showed up and were like,
They're just like, hi, go to Dogehype.
Dumbass.
I'm sorry, that was such a dumb name.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
Jennifer
guys-
Coolidge just came out of nowhere.
I saw her. I saw her yesterday in a commercial on a rolling piano, so she was like forefront of my mind.
Steven does her voice all the time. We just walk around going,
my God.
all the time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You want a hot dog real bad.
Okay.
You look like the 4th of July.
Stop it. We're about to go on break. Stop it.
Save it for break.
You guys gather up with Walter as he finishes off his circle, and you are all set to go. So you guys step into your circle, and you are whisked away with just the air pulled out of your lungs by teleportation, because that's how it happens, according to Matthew Mercer.
Thanks,
and as we shut down for break for a hot second, we will be back in, let's call it 2:20 Eastern. Give us a couple extra minutes.
I dig it.
We'll see what happens in Thurisaz with the little Jasper and the Rasvin.
We'll see you soon.
Take us out. Bye.
Maybe they're going to steal some Dalmatian puppies.
No.
Yeah, we are back. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god, welcome to our sweet house.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah.
I love
Isn't this
schnitzel.
lovely?
All right, we're gonna get banned.
In Germany specifically.
Yep.
Listen, Germany has a good sense of humor now. It's fine.
They do.
Now.
They've been the joke of the world for a while. They understand.
Even more so now that they've been knocked out of the World Cup.
Oh, who cares about football?
Most
just that
people.
Look, I get that I'm an outlier here.
Most neurotypical.
But the whole like people don't care about soccer/football is a very American idea because you go anywhere else in the world, and it's like the thing people care about.
Yeah.
Which is why we never have very good soccer teams here.
What, Titan? What do you want, bud?
Meow.
Huh? He can't hear you when you do that.
I don't care. It's fun.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
For my entertainment.
My entertainment, you're suffering, so fuck you. Yeah. So, you guys step into the teleport circle laid down by Mr. Walter Dine, and also known as Gabriel Moore, and you are whisked across the ocean in an instant to the beginning of the journey in Thurisaz. Oh my god, look at you guys, round and back.
Yes, he's back.
Only two of you. But
Bitch is back.
I throw up.
You guys are teleported to a place that you have not been before, none of you, in Thurisaz itself. And you end up in probably like a good number of stories lower than you were, but still pretty high up off the ground. You find yourself suddenly standing on a stone circle surrounded by crenellations at the top of a tower overlooking the town of Thurisaz. Around the edges...
Dramatic place to put this teleportation circle.
It's at the top of the Arcanist Tower. It's fine. Titan, go the fuck away. Set into the pretty much every other raised part of the crenellations, you see large, not huge compared to the ship, but large residuum crystals that are likely used for other things up here. There is a hatch off to one side that leads to a staircase going down. As you all step through and sort of get your bearings about you, Walter turns to you all and says, "Did anyone think to warn the Master Arcanists that we were coming?"
Nope.
Whoops.
I mean, we sent them a letter.
Job.
Did we send one to Murdoch Kilkelly?
Nope.
Alright, well, he has house guests now, I suppose. And he goes over to the hatch and flips it open and begins descending a staircase. You all head down with him, I assume. And this tower is distinctly smaller than the other Arcanist towers you guys have seen. Titan, get the fuck off me. You pass through a very dense library. Like, there's barely room for an average-sized person to move through between shelves of books in here. It's pretty dark. There's only a couple, like, lanterns around. The floor below that, you guys pass through what appears to be, like, a kitchen dining area. You pass through a laboratory. You pass through an area that is sectioned off into different rooms, you assume sleeping quarters. And as you get to the bottom, you come into a nice sort of entry hall that takes up the entire, hi Jude, takes up the entire bottom floor. And down here you see sitting in a large armchair, completely asleep, even though you guys just jumped several time zones and it's later in the day. You find I can't remember if he's a halfling or a gnome. You find a smaller man asleep in a large armchair that's definitely way too big for him. Looks like it was built for a Goliath, not somebody of his size.
So it's a pet.
Kinda. And he's just asleep with a book open against his chest. He is dressed in... No. He's dressed in Normally you guys, when you meet Master Arcanists, they're kind of dressed more finely because they're nobles and they can afford it, but this guy is kind of scruffy. He's dressed in a lot of like hides and like neutral colors. Some of his clothes are like patchy and ragged at the edges. And he has this flat cap on his head that's like pulled down over his eyes. And laying in the chair with him, twice his size, is an absolutely enormous black dog with spikes protruding from its spine and elbows, and overly long, like, black ears, and it's just fast asleep, curled around him.
I go to the nearest doorway.
Okay. Are you guys trying to be quiet so not to wake him, or are you...
I knock on the door very loudly.
Okay. Where are the rest of you when Christmas does this?
I'm hiding behind the chair.
Oh my god. We're gonna die.
Okay.
I guess we'll
How
just
did
back
Noah lose
Christmas
his
up.
face?
Murdoch is a halfling. Okay.
Well, I'll be standing with Walter.
Okay. Yeah, Walter's just near the stairway. Yeah, as the knock sounds on the door, the dog instantly, like, its head comes up and it looks toward the door, sees the people, sees more people off to the side, and, like, hops out of the chair and gives this, like, monstrous growl. And you see its eyes are, like, ember red, and when it, like, opens its mouth to bare its teeth, you see the glow of fire inside its mouth. And its growl is more like a furnace starting than like a dog growl.
I'll reach out a hand and
I saw them.
do I know anything about this creature?
You've never met Murdoch Kilkelly before, but you can make a history check if you want to see if you know what this thing is.
Gee, I wonder. That is a 28.
I know what you're thinking it is. It's not a hellhound.
Okay. I'm just looking to see if it's an infernal creature of any kind whatsoever.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Okay.
From what you can best gather, this is probably something inspired by a hellhound. You said 23?
28.
28, Jesus Christ. Okay.
I have a plus 11 to his.
Yeah, no. You get it. This is what is known as a forge hound. Inspired by hellhounds, sometimes made with hellhounds. These are purely magical creatures that are usually kept by... there are some blacksmiths who have, like, innate magical abilities that they put into their craft. Forge hounds help them, basically. They help with, like, the enchanting process. They help with actually keeping the forge going with, like, less fuel. And they're also fantastic guard dogs, because if they bite you, you burn.
Hot.
It's great.
Two things then.
Yes.
One, I apologize if everyone can hear my cat crying in the background. She has woken up from her nap and wants to leave.
Okay.
Two, I will just reach out a hand very, very carefully. Just be like, in Infernal, I will say, it's okay. We're here to help.
Yeah. Also, when you knocked on the door, of course, the halfling stirred from his sleep. And as he's, like, standing up on the chair and his dog is, like, facing all of you, he looks over all of you. He has, like, a confused look on his face at first as he's, like, rubbing sleep away from his eyes. He's got the, like, mutton chops of, like, you know, typical hobbit. He has the beard, or the mustache, and the mutton chops. It's all wild and, like, matted on one side because his face was leaning on the arm of the chair.
The chair of the arm.
Yeah. But he, like, flips he flips his flat cap back a bit, and like some of his curly hair spills out, and he reaches out just a hand toward the dog, and the dog sits without looking at him. And he looks over all of you, like straightening his weird patchy clothes, and he's like, "All right, I take it you must be the Nobodies."
What was the new name that we came up with, y'all?
No, we're gonna
The
stick
sad
with
hand job.
Nope,
Yeah,
we're sticking with the Nobody.
The halfling like peeks behind the chair at Noah, who just spoke up. He's like, "Can I help you?"
That is what other people call us, yes.
The sad hand job. Yep.
No,
no.
not that.
We're just passing through. We're picking people up. Do you know the Boragos by chance? That's me.
Oh, I know who you are. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yep.
All my dynamite is currently put away, just so because your dog looks flammable.
So, what is happening right now? Why are you in my tower? You're welcome and all, but I would have liked a little bit of a heads up, maybe.
Look,
yeah, that's Christmas fall.
We have a lot going on right now, okay? We have a lot going on right now.
You have a lot going on right now.
Yes.
We yucked up.
If you would like to compare, we can. However, we have a lot going on right now, so we don't have the time to do that. We are here to pick up a couple friends of ours, and then we will be
Mr.
out
Jasper.
of your hair.
Yes.
Yep.
Mr. Jasper, Mr. Rosvin. Yes. They are at the AMC office with Lieutenant Tom. I was told that you would be popping up eventually, but I didn't know it was going to be today.
Cool. Well, we are on a time constraint, so it is today.
Great.
We'll also be leaving today if that helps.
Yeah, very, very shortly.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, hello.
Do y'all know there's like a war going on around here?
Yeah, we're kind of here to help a little bit with that.
That's why we're here.
Okay. Well, be careful. And if you're going to pop in again, shoot me a message first. Yeah?
Cool.
Okay.
An electronic message. Do you have an email?
Text.
Do you have a computer?
Yeah, Thurisaz Arcanist at fmail.com.
Oh.
Frosthold mail. FH.
He actually still uses Hotmail.
Yeah. He uses cold mail.
SBC Global.
Oh my god.
AOL.
Anyway, get out of my tower.
Where he said GeoCity.
What are you doing in my swamp? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But the dog just intently watches you all as you go, especially Foostrak. You get livestock guard dog vibes off this guy.
Can I?
Does he try hurting me toward the door?
Kind of. Yeah, he like comes and like he doesn't nip your heels or anything, but he definitely is like trying to get you to move along.
Can I give him a pat as I go since I'm resistant to fire?
You can pat him. He's not hot on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pat,
He's just hot on the inside. Pat, pat.
Does he eat?
Yeah.
Kids. We are on a time constraint. This is war. We are not here for small talk.
I know. I break off a piece of jerky from my pack and toss it to him.
Oh, he only eats
before we leave.
Yeah. Like Little Mister, he just chomps it and it turns to ash.
Yeah. And then I head out.
Not at all. Yeah. You guys are herded outside of the tower. The tower sits along the coast on the edge of the town of Thurisaz. You guys know roughly where you're going. The AMC office is not too far away. But yeah. You head that way unless there's anything else you guys need to pick up or see. Okay. Okay, just double check. Getting to the AMC office, it is just as you remember it being, except for definite charring on one corner of the building. As you guys have passed through the village, you see that there are a few houses that have been damaged, a couple that have been burnt, not completely, but at least caught fire at some point. And you can see that there is a very much increased presence of the AMC, GWC, the still loyal GWC soldiers, and some additional mercenaries here and there. But most people seem to be busy fixing things or on patrol. At the AMC office, it is crowded here. There's loads of people coming in and out. It looks like this is the center of everything. The center of management for the town at the moment. Hi, Sala. Look at that girl.
To participate. It did look like she was like coming forward to like talk on the microphone.
Are you helping?
Just yeah.
Yep.
But you guys get in, and the secretary, who's currently fielding a fucking billion people, what was her name? Wasn't it like Jessie?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sure.
I think that's
Sure.
exactly what it was. Those are the episodes I actually watched.
Yeah, I feel like it was Jessie.
Here.
Whether it was or not, she looks up and sees all of you guys entering, and she just like pushes people apart. And she's like, okay, clear the way, clear the way, clear the way. And she motions for you guys to come through and points you toward Lieutenant Tom's office. His door is currently closed, but she will open it up for you. And
before we go in there, I'm going to like step aside and say to Jessie, like, by the way, last time I was here, I was a bit of a dick to you. Sorry about that.
Character arc over. Oh my god, look at you.
The end.
Done.
Now she just needs to find a 14-year-old kid and apologize to him.
Oh my god, fuck that kid. No, he was an asshole.
That's the post-credit scene. That's the post-credit scene.
Granted, no, that kid was an asshole. It was just he didn't deserve to have attempted murder.
Was I here as Ember?
You were
here. Or was I here as Noah?
Okay. Well, you came in as Noah.
No, you also were here as Noah at some point.
Oh, okay.
You came in after after these guys returned from Blue Shore.
That's right.
Because Ember told everybody to fuck off and left with the egg.
He sure did. He didn't tell anybody anything. He just fucked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think Ember stopped through to get his money first.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, Jessie like looks at you a little surprised and a little confused, and then she realizes it's you because you look quite a bit different, and she's like, "Oh, thank you," and sure, Tom seems fond of you, so I just assumed you were having a bad couple of days.
Yeah. Couple of days. Yep.
More like 6 years. It's fine. We don't talk about it anymore.
Even though you just talked about it.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Yeah. But Jessie nods. It's just like, it's... Thank you. Go talk to Tom. He's stressed.
Okay, yep, bye.
Yeah. But you all head into the office, which is not that big, so it's kind of packed with you guys all in here. But as you enter, you see sitting across the desk from Tom, you see a somewhat different-looking Jasper and a Rasvin.
He finally hit puberty.
He has a beard now.
Yep.
To
Jasper
show that time has passed.
Jasper already had like a short beard, but it is longer now.
His voice dropped 3 octaves.
It's been a lot longer for him.
Hey
than it's
guys,
been
what's
for
up?
us.
I don't know what's going on.
And now he's Russian.
I'm a man now.
No,
Jasper.
Jasper previously, of course, wore the purple robes and like dark underclothes, and carried his staff. And you guys do see that his beard has filled out more, because he honestly hasn't had any time to like trim it or anything. He's been too busy. But he has a fair number more scars than last time you saw him. You can see just the very end of one of his horns got sheared off and is still regrowing. But he does not wear the same outfit anymore, nor the same colors. Instead, now you find him in a sleeveless black tunic and like black long pants that are fairly form-fitted. And over this, he wears a longer like blue shawl vest that's like an icy blue, the color of the actual blue shore. And he also has a belt around his waist now that has all sorts of different tools, a few pieces of cloth that Foostrak you would recognize are trophies. And around his neck he has a wooden beaded necklace that every 2 beads there is a piece of what looks to be antler spaced out between it. That you guys would have seen Agra wore, and now he has. Wrapped around his left arm, you see there is a GWC armband, an officer's armband, that marks him as like a proper commanding officer. And his like hair is longer, the sort of mane that he has.
Wait, GWC or AMC?
GWC.
Ah.
Yeah. He's been working with Joachim Hendricks, the general. But let me grab his thing here. But one of the biggest differences you notice about him is he's not sitting down at the moment. He's standing. You notice his posture has completely changed from when you last saw him. With his like... He doesn't have his chest puffed, but he has his shoulders rolled back, so he's standing up like very straight and confidently. And he has his Voyager staff in hand. That you see he's actually adjusted the Voyager staff to put his blade on it, so it's become a glaive and staff at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah. And the cloak and vambraces that you gave him, Foostrak, have now been dyed a darker color, but he still wears them. And the vambraces are covered with like traditional blue shore designs that he's tooled into the leather. And the cloak is fairly dark blue now. Razvan, on the other hand, has not fucking changed at all. The only thing that's changed about him is probably the weapons he's carrying. He has himself a battle axe. He has like a spare hammer on the opposite hip. And of course, he's still wearing his like purple bandana thing. But he does have a massive scar running down the side of his temple to his jaw. That like it's an indent into the side of his head. And you imagine that's the thing that put him in a coma.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's pretty much on his feet now. Lieutenant Tom is also there in his very nice, like, outfitted wheelchair that looks like he's added some stuff to it in case there's, like, a fight. And he's in his typical, like, brown coat. He has his AMC crest on it, long gray hair, long beard. But as you guys all step in, the 3 turn toward you guys. And Razvan is the first one to move because no thoughts, head empty. He just runs up and hugs Foostrak instantly. Jasper lets him go first and is standing there just leaning on his staff, looking at all of you. But the first person he looks at while Foostrak is busy is Magda. Hi.
Hi.
You look better.
I am better.
Do I get to hug or anything?
Do you want to?
Yes, come here. And he steps forward and like wraps his arm around your like waist because that's about as high as he can reach. And just gives you a good, solid little hug.
I'm gonna like get down at his level and just kind of look him in the eye and be like, you know, I didn't tell you because I cared about you and I didn't want you to hurt your feelings.
I know.
But that doesn't mean it was right. So I'm sorry.
You know, it wasn't okay at the time, but it is now. You don't have to feel guilty about it.
Okay. I probably still will, but, you know.
Yeah, I know. We have some work to do together again, and I'm excited about it. I have a lot to catch you guys up on, but
we do too.
We'll get to it after the Ansu's trip. But as like Razvan like pulls back from Foostrak and is like got his hands on your shoulders, he doesn't say anything. He just steps out of your way to let you get to Jasper as Jasper turns toward you. And Jasper strides up to you with a completely different like air about himself. There is no mistaking Jasper for a child anymore. He has a very like mature air about him now.
He went through the Mulan storyline.
He did.
Foostrak will kneel in front of him and then give him a hug. That way it's like a real proper hug.
Yeah. He sets his staff aside and just wraps his arms over your shoulders. And he says, "It's been a time, Foostrak. It's been a lot."
Yeah, you've grown up a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see you still got the walking stick.
Well, yeah. It's like my whole brand. I have to have it.
I'm glad that you're doing okay, brother.
I'm doing a lot better than okay. And so now I'm ready to help you all do better too.
I appreciate you watching over him.
He's helped me a lot too, so.
He's good at that. I tried to talk Wayafin into coming too, but she's a little preoccupied with Rodri, so.
It's okay. There'll be time later.
Did I actually tell Jasper about Rodri? Because I don't know if I did.
I believe something was mentioned to him.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
We, like Magda said, we definitely have a lot to catch you up on. Shit's gotten a little crazy in the last,
Little.
Well, so for you, it's gotten crazy in like the last 2 months. For us, it's gotten really crazy over like the last week and a half.
Yeah, you all were in the Feywild, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't ever want to go back there if I'm real honest. the people there were mighty nice, but real stressful. Like not knowing what's going on here. Maybe under different circumstances, it would have been okay. Morrigan would have liked you, but there's time for that later.
Yeah. I can always go another time, now that I actually have the ability to, like, do things. But, yeah.
So, yeah, we would have taken a little bit longer, because we had an airship now. Like, one of the airships. We're cool with Tristan now. Yeah, there's a lot to fill you in on.
Yeah, let's hold
Let's
off.
walk and talk.
Yeah,
Let's walk and talk once this is
let me-
wrapped up.
Let me say hello to other people first. Hold on. We'll catch up. We'll catch up. But he then turns toward Noah. He's like, hi,
Oh, hey there, guy.
can I have a hug?
Sure.
Yeah, and he comes up and gives a little squeeze. And he's like,
Um,
so you
I kind of look him over.
Yeah.
Kind of look him over, and I'm like, I think I got some creams or something that might help with some of those scars.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
They're good.
Yeah, but you're like in charge now. You have to be approachable. This makes you look scary.
I am approachable.
Mm,
Do I look scary to you?
a little bit. But that's okay.
Really?
And we can get you maybe some little gold caps for the tops of your horns or something, so we can make that other one, just a little bit longer.
No, in my culture, scars are a good thing.
Oh, well, okay. Usually they just mean I made a mistake.
No. They mean you should have seen the other guy. I survived.
Ah. Yeah. Where I come from, people lose whole legs, so.
Yeah, I know.
Or birds.
Yeah.
Lots of birds.
And the occasional
So many
chinchilla.
birds. Yeah. And that one chinchilla.
Yeah. But yeah, Jasper gives you another little squeeze, and he says, "You're covered in a bunch of new things, and we're going to talk about them later."
Not all of them explode.
Okay. And he comes up to Christmas and looks up at you, says, "Hi."
I'm Christmas. It's nice to meet you.
I am Jasper Brothier. It's nice to meet you too.
It's a different man standing before me than the one I saw last, and
I could say the same about you.
Yeah.
You look more mature too.
you can just say that I look old.
No, you don't look old.
No, I look pretty old.
He looks old.
Foostrak, you all had your turn. Shut the fuck up.
I like how that's been the theme of the last 2 days.
Let's pick up.
You got your shit ready to go?
Yeah, already.
I'm proud of you.
Just trying to help. And I guess kind of succeeding finally.
I will. I assume Sala is somewhere nearby.
She's like attached to your side. At
I was
all
gonna say
times.
like the it's romantic, but it's also like she kind of lurks, is what I'm getting a little bit.
She does.
She kind of just like lurks. So I just will like look over to where she is, and I'll look over at him. You missed the wedding, but that's okay. We'll make sure you're there for the next one.
When we get divorced and married again.
Yeah. And Jasper looks over at Sala, who just gives him a smile and a little wave, because they haven't had a whole lot of chances to really bond. But he looks up at you and says, "Well, fucking finally."
You when you're ready to go, just say the word, because
I've been ready.
Cool. Does anyone have anything that they need to do while we're in Thurisaz? Because if so, no.
Tom does raise a hand.
Tom, you're killing me, man.
I don't need you to do anything. I just wanted to catch you up on a few things, if that's all right.
Yep.
5 minutes.
2 hours later.
Wait, was Tom? Did Tom have a Scandinavian accent, or
that
was he?
So long ago, Taiylor.
I don't remember.
I don't think he did.
Or was he English?
Just retcon it. Just recast him with a different actor.
Pick it up.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have the same accent. Who knows?
Right, we're bringing in Don Cheadle to be Lieutenant Tom.
He's played by Adam Driver now. Just sound angry no matter what you say.
What the fuck?
Yeah, perfect. You're doing great.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
not done yet.
We're not done yet. Don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Just got done having sex and I'm eating. No! Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Oh God.
Lieutenant Tom's got new legs.
No. Anyway,
Lieutenant Tom is now played by Gary Sinise. We will be taking no further questions. Yes, we did typecast him.
I have no idea who that is, but all right.
It's Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Remember, he's Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, Lieutenant Thomas Dane. Yes, I know. Lieutenant TBD, because I didn't decide his name till the last moment.
Thomas Bergamot Dane.
Yeah, I mean you're not that far off. I believe it's Thomas Berkeley Dane.
Oh, Berkeley. Okay.
Yeah.
Still
if I remember
posh.
correctly, or Burton, something like that. I don't remember. Anywho,
Tim Burton Dane.
He I think he's English. He says
With a posh ass name like Berkeley. Yes.
Yes. He says, I'm sure you've all seen the damage outside. There has been some fighting in the area between the rebels and the GWC. Throughout pretty much the western side of the peninsula is battleground. So I would advise you be careful wherever you go. There are some towns under rebel control that you may not want to stop through unless you have disguises. I don't know what all your plan is. Just be careful. But updates that actually pertain to you, the Master Arcanists are all currently, well, those that are accounted for, and not Murdoch, are currently centered in Awas trying to figure out this issue with the rebels and working with General Hendrik to take back Issa. So if you see fires in the distance, hear explosions, that's what's going on. I would be especially careful around Awas, Yara, Ansus, as they are being threatened, or Ansus and northward, as they are being threatened by the Hesperian Empire as well.
Well, that sucks.
We're
not like we're going there or anything.
We're gonna go try to turn the tide a little bit. In Ansus.
Oh, Titan.
Look at that titty.
Look at that.
He's a Bobby.
Titten.
That's so fluff.
That's a fluffy titty.
All right, Tom, put the cat down. We gotta get going.
I was thinking about just overhanding him, but I decided against it.
Lieutenant Tom, just literally, there's just a cat that goes into his lap, and he just stops paying attention. He's just like, oh.
Kitty, kitty.
Titan, don't do it.
And the party
That would
spends
be
the
what-
next 8 hours just staring at a beautiful cat being pet by Lieutenant Tom. Oh no,
Yep.
we lose.
It's actually the companion to Ted. There's just like there's the goose and then there's also the cat.
Mm-hmm.
The cat is actually Sav.
The cat is actually a
Perfect plan.
fake
He just
creature.
distracts us by being a cat for a whole
They'd be
day,
so
and we
cute.
just are. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I
got
think
my eye
Ted's
on you.
companion is a fox.
That's basically
Because that
a
would
cat.
be what Huron is,
That is about as opposite as it could get. You would not think a fox and a goose would get along.
right?
The Fox and
They are the
Goose.
life and death
Coming soon to
titans.
Disney Plus.
Uh-huh.
Fox and the goose. That's what
Yeah,
happens
let's
after
all this
Copper.
time.
So what happens after Copper dies? Anyway,
Actually, it's a love story.
gross.
Nah. Yeah.
That is the most interesting furry concept I've heard.
Mhm.
A furry and a feathery.
Yep.
Anyway,
I think they call them
Yeah.
avians, but yeah.
well, I don't care.
Sorry,
Listen,
furries. We appreciate you.
I do. I'm technically one
We
of you.
care.
I will
But-
fight for your rights to be fuzzy.
Furry is just the general word. I'm sorry. I don't know the lingo. But yeah, that's really all that Lieutenant Tom has for you, is just to let you know that it's fucking dangerous out there.
Take this.
Take this. Actually, thank you for reminding me. He does offer you guys, if you wish to take them, he says, if you do get into a battle situation or run afoul of the GWC, I do have armbands here meant for Titan, I swear to God.
Meant
I do
for the
have-
Titans.
Armbands here meant for allies of the GWC. That way they can see you from afar.
I will take one.
I'll take one.
Where are they?
Sure.
Yeah, those would probably be beneficial.
Lieutenant Tom stands up out of his wheelchair and starts
Gets the
starts
cat.
looking
Like, where
for the
are they?
armbands.
Oh my god, did I
Where
marry
did I
Lieutenant
put them?
Danjo? And I didn't realize he was in a wheelchair. I forgot.
Yes, dude.
No.
That was why it was
That's why it was funny.
Oh my god.
I mentioned his wheelchair like 10 minutes ago.
Nope, I totally forgot. I just made a joke about him getting a new leg because I didn't
Oh my God.
remember.
Yeah, that you used to joke about that all the time.
Oh,
but
well,
yeah.
I guess if I've done it on purpose, I can't take it back now.
Lieutenant Tom stands up, walks around, finds the armbands, and then sits back down in his wheelchair, and no one bats an eye.
Listen, there are some people that don't have to use wheelchairs all the time.
Is
That's
Lieutenant
true.
Tom one of those people?
No,
yeah.
he's missing both legs.
right.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm gonna send him the nicest prosthetics
Anyway,
that are explosive.
but yeah,
Why does
gives
everything
you-
have to explode?
It's in case he gets chased. He can just unclick one and throw it.
Exactly. It's like a fucking hand
sure.
grenade.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he hands you guys
I lost
armbands.
my legs. I lost all 3 of my legs.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it, you guys! Stop this.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hands out armbands for you guys. Of course, Jasper already has one. And he will escort you out to the main door, and basically says, if you need anything else or need any support somewhere, let me know. I'm in contact with basically all of the leaders of these armies and efforts.
Who should we try to get in touch with when we get to Ansus? I assume the current. What was the name of the current Arcanist there? The one that took over for Jack?
No one's taken over for Jack.
I thought you said there was a new Arcanist already in Ansus.
I don't think so.
Was there someone in his stead that's just like holding the position?
I don't believe so because he didn't have an apprentice. He was too young.
He was the apprentice.
No, he's just newish. Hold on. Nope. He doesn't have anybody. There is no Master Arcanist there right now.
Okay. Who would be our best point of contact in Ansus if we were?
Well, being that it's currently under Hesperian threat, the most useful people there would be possibly the mayor, but I don't even know if he's still alive. It's a bit of a war zone at the moment.
We are, I don't know what you know about our mission, but we are there to go bring the Master Arcanist back to life.
Okay.
Things have changed a little bit since you last saw us.
Like
I
turn the tide.
I think having Jack would certainly turn things around for Ansus and potentially the northern towns as well.
Do you by chance have a map of Ansus?
I think I have a rough one, and he goes back into his office, and he comes back with a rolled up piece of paper, like a large piece of parchment, and hands it over to you. It's not perfect, and it's probably old, but it shows you where the main streets are and where the tower was.
Okay. Is there AMC presence in Ansus right now?
Not currently.
GWC?
There was an office, but the GWC are fighting there. Okay. They should have a camp south of town.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh, shit. Is there a teleportation circle in Ansus that we can even get to anymore?
Oh. I totally forgot. No, because the tower collapsed.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. Walter can aim us there.
Yeah.
I mean, he has been there.
Right. Walter does know, like, actual teleport, though.
Actual teleport, yes.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't try to go separately, because that would have been real awkward.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll just look over at Walter like, well, buddy, you got one of them good teleports in you?
I'm glad I prepared it today, yes.
Me too.
Well, is everybody ready to go? Yes?
Are we
leaving the office to do this, or
how
far? Tom took you guys outside.
What time of day is it?
Okay.
It should. Well, it was a little bit before noon when you got up on the ship.
Yeah.
You've skipped forward several time zones, so it's probably, being that it's fall, mid-fall. It is getting toward evening at the moment, like 5 o'clock probably.
So we probably have then, because we gave ourselves like a whole day. So we probably have like 24 hours at this point to bring Jack back.
You don't lose time just because you moved through time zones.
No, I know. But that's what I'm saying, though, is like we still probably only have like 24 hours left.
Yeah, I think...
If we were going to put a timer on it.
He died on Rhiannon 1st, was what we decided, so you have till the 10th. It is currently the 8th.
Gotcha. So we have like 2 days then.
Yes.
Okay. How far south of Ansus is the camp? GWC?
It shouldn't be terribly far, within sight, so a couple miles maybe.
Okay. That's probably where we should try to aim.
By
We,
Walter...
I mean you, Walter, because...
Yeah, Walter says, well, shouldn't I aim for the tower because Jack is buried there?
Sure.
I mean, it's up to you.
How long does it take to bring him back?
Spell cast. Spell takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Titan!
And what kind of condition is Jack going to be in when he comes back?
Bad.
Yeah.
So we have two ways that we can do this. We can get to the GWC camp. We can let them know what we need, and we can come up with a plan with them. And we'll have slightly less time to execute the plan, but we will have more time to plan a plan. Yeah, that's how you would say that. If we aim right for the tower, we will be able to get started bringing Jack back more quickly, but we have no idea what sort of situation we're going to drop ourselves into. So we are once again faced with a choice. We can either kick the door down and run and gun, or we can try to strategize a little bit ahead of time, and then we can kick the door down and run and gun. So it's... how do we want to do this?
What if there's a third option? Oh my god, he looks so chunky and so pissed off. What if there was a third option?
We are not splitting up.
No. But there's a lot of powerful people around here that would probably love to help us get Jack back. And going in there running and gunning with a little extra firepower would probably be valuable.
We have to be careful because every single person that can help fight this war is needed in other places. I don't want to pull the Arcanist out of Thurisaz to come help with this if they're needed here. The whole idea is it's us. We're showing up to turn the tide, and other people are needed elsewhere. But if you can think of anyone, I believe Walter can send 8 of us, and there are currently 8 of us.
Tom mentioned there's several people grouped together in AWAS. If we could borrow just one,
they wouldn't be able
that would help us. They might be able to get there themselves.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. Why don't we just get to Ansu's, get Jack back, and then... because Alistair's there, right? He's in Ansu's.
No, he's not.
No?
No.
Okay.
We don't know.
He's with Groval.
Yeah, he's
with
Groval.
Well, we can...
Fucker.
We can let...
Sorry.
We can let Alistair know.
He knows.
That... well, when he is back. And I'm sure Alistair will be able to travel or whatever. I just think we need to get there first.
I understand, but are we going to aim for the GWC camp, come up with a plan there, and then move into the city to try to get to Jack? Or are we just going to drop ourselves into the city, get Jack, and then figure out what we're doing from there?
I think we should
we have 2 days.
Go to the GWC camp first.
Okay.
So, because we don't know what the situation is bleak there, but we don't know the layout or anything like that, so.
Cool. That's 1 vote for GWC.
Yeah. Let's go to the GWC.
That's 2 votes for GWC.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, that's a majority. Sorry, Jasper. And everyone else.
That's okay, I'm along for the ride.
Cool. Alright.
Cool.
Well, Mr.
Yeah,
Don.
before we leave, I'm going to pull Lieutenant, what's his name? Tom aside. And I'm going to pull out my copy of the ship title and the copy that Tristan gave me and be like, just so you know, you can go ahead and take that bounty down for Tristan Kepler. We killed him.
What?
Yeah, the Quarry Butcher is dead, which is why I now have this boat.
Why am I the first one you're telling this to?
Yeah, just wanted to let you know, and you can forward the bounty money to me when you get to it.
Okay.
You would be very surprised how not fire-resistant people are. It's crazy.
I'll keep
Especially
that
the
in
Archfey.
mind.
Yeah, especially, Fey people are very flammable.
They're leafy, of course they are.
They're just made of salad.
That's our least charismatic character, just telling a bold-faced lie.
Yeah. Tay's not even making...
No, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, why don't you give me...
But I do have the proof with the boat title.
Give me a persuasion check.
Do I get advantage because the boat?
Nope.
Not deception.
Why?
Wouldn't it be?
Yeah, shouldn't it be deception?
I've adjusted the DC.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay. Deception. Okay. It's a +0. I'm going to guide myself.
Probably a good plan.
That is going to be a 7.
Well, 7. There was something after that, right?
Nope, just a 7.
I think he was hoping for it, and then it didn't happen.
7.
Yep, just 7.
Yeah, Tom looks at you for a long moment. I'm going to require some more irrefutable proof of his death.
Hey, Christmas. Do you have that ring? Can I borrow your ring real quick?
No.
Just for, literally 2 seconds.
I literally got married yesterday, man.
Not that ring, the other one.
Oh. Did I hear what Noah said?
About what?
About Tristan?
I assume so. Or he did say you pulled him aside.
Yeah, I pulled him aside. I'll just be like, I'm just, I gotta fix something real quick. I'm fixing things. I just need it.
Insight check.
Oh, go for it.
Good. 18.
Yeah, I rolled low on a persuasion, so yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I can put together Christmas's brain is why? Okay, he's talking to Lieutenant Dan. He's holding the title to the boat. He wants Tristan's ring. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna hand it over, but I will hold that up and just be like, oh yeah, we the quarry butcher is no more. We took care of him.
Would you like to question anybody else, or can you just send us the money?
Wasn't there there was a reward for that. You can just... You know what? I think I would trust the Boragos with that more than anyone else. So if you want to just send that money,
Why are you all always so suspicious?
Why are you so suspicious?
Why are you suspicious?
Dan, can I call you Dan?
No, because that's not my name. My name is Thomas.
I'm not sure. Thomas. Thomas, it's nice to meet you. Name is Christmas. Christmas Fortunemær.
I believe we've spoken before.
Sure. it's been a long, few months. I understand that there's actually probably more than most. I understand that these are hard times to trust other people in. I get that. And Noah over here, well, he's never been good with people. So I apologize if he's put you under some sort of
I was an orphan.
Suspicion or anything like that.
I wasn't properly socialized.
How about this? You can hear from his ex-wife herself that he's been taken care of.
Chris, I believe the term is widow.
Chris was trying not to lie.
I mean...
Wow! What? Foostrak just ruined that for you.
Yeah.
I mean, if I need to lie, I can also lie. I have a +15 to my deception, so it's not like...
busted.
The best lies have part of the truth in them, so...
That is absolutely true.
But no, if Foostrak says that, I'll be like, Foostrak, this is a very delicate matter, okay? This is a very recent traumatic event. So if we could just,
Romantic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. R.I.P. It's just...
Yeah.
Throwing it up to the big man upstairs.
Which one?
The Lord.
Tom, can I call you Tom? Tom.
Where are you from?
We've handled a very significant problem. And we did that shortly after handling several other significant problems. Now, I'm not part of the AAMC, and I probably never will be, but you know Magda. Magda's been part of the AAMC for a long time. She does good work for you.
No, don't drag me into this.
You don't have to say anything. I'm just building you up a little bit. But please, just trust me when I say you do not need to worry about the Quarry Butcher anymore. He has been taken care of. Taiylor, please let me roll this deception check.
You're not deceptoring, though.
We got his boat, we got his ring, we got his bitch.
I can roll persuasion, too. They're the same thing.
You may roll persuasion.
Guidance.
Or deception. They're the same. Do you just want me to roll a d20 and add 15 to it?
You technically didn't say a lie, so it's perception. Or persuasion.
Cool.
Guidance D4.
So that is a 5 plus 2 for guidance, which is a 7, plus 15, which is a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. We both rolled 7.
Okay.
I also have the ring. I have the ring.
I know, but so
Got a
many
slut.
people have said so many suspicious things that Tom is like, the fuck. But being that you do have Solid there, like supporting your claim here, and being that all of you are telling mostly the same story.
Same side, Tom. Same side. Same side.
I just have one question.
Yes.
Is he taken care of, or is he taken care of?
Yes.
Those are the same words.
Oh my god, Foostrak, no insight whatsoever.
I understand. I will try to get your reward money. It is a very large bounty outside of my purview, but I will report what I have heard, and
Tom,
I will
Tom.
get you what you're owed.
I'm going to call you Tom. It sounds like it's okay if I call you Tom. What was the reward? How much was the reward? It was a lot.
Hold on.
I seem to recall it being a significant amount of money. I know you're looking. That's why I'm talking. I'm filling the silence, okay? I'm filling the silence because I know you need to look for it.
Was there fine print that they're like, please come with body?
I remember it was like dead or alive, preferably dead. I do recall that it was platinum. The reward was platinum of some kind. So, we're talking at least 10 gold. Is it on the... There's a lot of people out there, but I could run out to the board real quick, because I know that you've probably got that bounty posted on the board out there. If you want, I can run and go grab it real quick.
I'm pretty sure that bounty changed, too.
I feel like this is what Christmas was like before. So he's a lot more confident in his ability to just run his mouth constantly now.
Wanted alive. The Quarry Butcher of Constantinos.
Oops.
That had to have changed.
It did not.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Well, we killed it.
Well,
didn't he kill Helena Brahm?
Hold on. Let me double check. It might have been updated in Google Drive. Let me double check.
As I say, after killing an Arcanist, I kind of feel like he'd be too dangerous to be left alive.
Hold on. Butcher
Wanted
Bounty.
dead.
Butcher Bounty V2. My bad. This one has his illustration on it. Dead or alive?
Ah,
Tristan
See,
and
Tom?
John Kepler.
That's the one. That one right there. Yeah, that's the more recent one.
Rewards. 100 platinum will be granted to the capturing party once Kepler is fully contained and identified as the Hoary Butcher.
You've seen what dynamite does to people. You've seen what
Available.
fire does to people.
Smaller reward is available for the capture of any of his associates.
Is his ring magic?
What?
Is his ring magic?
Which ring was it again?
Tristan's ring. The one that he, his wedding ring.
Oh, yes.
Interesting. Okay. What kind of vibe has that been given off? Because I've had that for a while now. And by a while, I mean a day.
I thought that was the one he enslaved his wife with.
No, that was the oath.
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were married in the Feywild, so it became a Fey contract.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
This one has evocation.
Cool. I will actually just take that ring now that I've like noticed it, and I'm using detect magic because I'm like, wait, if we blew him up, then this needed to survive somehow, so it needs to be magic. So I will just quickly turn on the devil's sight or whatever the hell that is that the warlock gives you. See that it's magic.
Yeah.
Be a little bit surprised, and then be like, I don't know if you know what fire, and I'll just kind of like pull aside the coat a little bit so he can see the ace of spades, which he does not know that I've had up to this point. And then cover that real quick, and then look at Noah and be like, I don't know if you know what fire and dynamite does to a person, but really there's not much left behind. So we're lucky to get what we can. Noah, by the way, we still haven't looked at this yet. Can you tell me what this does? And I'll hand the ring to Noah.
Sure.
But, there's not a whole lot more proof that we can bring. I'll tell you what, though, Dan.
Listen.
Tom, sorry. Keep half. Just send half to the Boragos. I understand it's a trying time, so just keep half. Use it for the war effort. But,
Mr. Fortunemær, respectfully, shut the fuck up. I get it.
Okay.
I will have the reward sent to the Boragos account.
Thank you.
Now get out.
Okay.
As we're walking away, I'm like, I have never seen somebody be so stingy over such a small amount of money. Oh my gosh.
Bitch.
While the rest are walking away, I'm going to linger behind and talk to Lieutenant Tom.
Lieutenant Dan?
Not Dan.
Not Lieutenant Dan, no.
I will, real quick before that, I will just nudge Noah real quick and just be like, do actually figure out what that does. It's actually magic, so figure out what that does when you use it.
Yeah.
In a second. Yes, Magda.
I just wanted to say that once this war effort and everything is all over, I'm resigning.
Retiring, you mean?
Sure.
I can arrange a proper retirement with all benefits.
Ooh, have fun at the VA.
Gonna sign up for AARP.
You can already do that. You don't have to be old.
I know.
You have done well, perhaps not as long as others. You have done quite a service to the AMC time and time again, and you have helped with something that most mercenaries would never dream of helping with, regardless of the price paid. So I will arrange for you to have a proper retirement and an income.
I appreciate it.
Just let me know when you're ready.
I mean, honestly, I thought about doing it today because, I don't know.
Well,
don't have much need for it anymore.
Actually, you did remind me of something that General Sokolov asked. I I owe you a promotion.
Oh, well, sure.
It's mostly a formality at this point, but I think you deserve to be recognized.
Yeah, but don't expect a pay raise. They're pretty tight over here.
Shut up, Mr. Borago. You're currently rank 6, right?
Bronze.
Yeah, you're rank 6.
Yeah.
He goes back to his office and he comes back, not with a rank 5, but a rank 4 badge for you, a steel badge.
Ooh, 2 levels.
What?
It's like when you're playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion and you don't sleep for a really, really, really long time. And then when you finally do sleep, your character is leveled up like 7 times, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Shit. But just for your reference, Ash, the rank 4 is basically, they're the backbone of the AMC. These are like the tried and true mercenaries. These are career mercenaries. These are the people that do like most of the work. And the people above them are like the prestige classes who don't actually do any work anymore. But the steels are... the AMC describes them as this. Steels are the backbone of the AMC, made up of the best who haven't let money and fame go to their heads. Few vain merc stay steels long because the rank comes with a lot of danger and less money than the upper ranks, though still a lot more money than the lower ranks. Some steels refuse promotion to silver out of pure honor and principle, refusing to join the upper 3 ranks and become seen as pampered pre-retirees. Contractors in the know who can afford master warriors will request steels specifically. Perks that you will get if they ever become relevant, which I don't know if they will, are free basic lodging and discounts at any AMC-aligned businesses anytime. You may enter the Legion anytime with guaranteed acceptance after discipline training, and you may request up to a 50% advance on contracts. Doesn't really do much for you now, but it's a prestige thing. So he will hand you over a steel badge with your name engraved on it.
Congratulations, you have a Costco membership.
Yeah.
Yay.
But he also says, I think this is more useful to you because the, what's the money you get when you're retired?
Social
pension?
Yes. The steel rank pension is much higher than bronze, so we'll make sure you're taken care of.
Oh, it's 3 silver a week.
If I have my way about it, we will promote you one more time before you're done.
I don't need all that. It's
Magda,
fine.
Wrenly, we are on a schedule.
Yeah.
Do you see me and Noah wasting time talking to this fine gentleman?
Yes.
I mean, technically, they were dinking around so long that I cast Identify ritually. So.
Yeah, and actually, now that I think about it, there is one other thing that I need to talk to you about.
Oh my god.
Is Jasper still a member of the AMC?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what rank is he now?
He would be a silver.
Oh damn! Okay.
Oh shit!
Fuck! What?
He's been working with them directly this whole time.
We've been sort of like 9. Technically on the run.
Christ.
Tom. At any point during our conversations, did Gwyn mention if she worked for the AMC under an alias?
She did.
Yeah, no.
No, she just worked as...
Yeah, she was just Gwyn Harren's daughter under them. But they don't really share that like name information around. She retired as a silver class.
She was retired already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Cash in on that life insurance policy.
Tom, I don't know if this is...
God, and then bring her back.
Yeah. Tom,
insurance fraud.
I don't know if this is the way to do this, if there's other proper channels, but I need to report the death of a former silver-ranked member of the AMC.
Who?
Gwen Heron's daughter.
I don't believe I knew her personally, but I can report into headquarters.
You should wait. We're gonna get her back, so.
All right.
Does Silver Rank come with life insurance?
Oh my god.
No, now's not the time.
Technically, all ranks come with life insurance. Yes.
Perfect. So we'll cash in on that. We'll let you know.
Tom, we're gonna do our best to bring her back. However,
you can use the money.
Her family doesn't know yet. So, I'm just presenting you with this information. Do with it what you need to.
I will prepare a report, but I will hold on to it until it's ready to be submitted or thrown away.
Thank you.
May I ask how she fell?
No.
All right.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
We'll just write KIA, shall we?
Killed in air?
Action. Wow!
I didn't know what it was!
In air?
All right, anything else?
No, Jesus. Stop bothering us. We need to leave.
Christ. Stingy and talkative.
Walter has been ready for the past half hour, just staring at you all.
I did ritually cast Identify on that ring.
What is that?
Cool.
It
contains the ability of a 6th level spell known as Contingency.
Oh, what is that?
I will hand it back to Christmas with that knowledge.
Contingency?
I already know. Don't tell
I know
me.
you do. Oh, okay.
I guess Noah would know.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
looking
gonna look it up.
bitch.
Contingency for all watchers is a spell that allows you to choose a 5th level spell or lower that you can cast with a casting time of an action and can target you. And basically, you choose a condition upon which that spell activates in the future. The article gives the example of if you use contingency with water breathing and choose the condition of being engulfed in water, the spell will automatically be cast when that condition is met. It's like having a very long-term reaction.
Does it have a charge to cast contingency, or is it already storing a contingent spell?
It is not storing a spell currently.
Okay, so it just lets you cast it. Is it a charge and it's done, or can it be recharged?
So let me go over a couple numbers. Contingency itself, when you cast it, will hold a spell up to 10 days.
Yeah.
The charge on this ring resets every 10 days. So if you use it, you have to wait 10 days for it from the casting to recast it.
This would be a great thing to put Revivify in or something like that.
Yeah, or something.
So there I have researched this spell for literal days for this campaign.
I thought you would appreciate it.
I don't need to take the spell now because of this. Does it require attunement?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, it cannot store a contingent spell unless it is attuned to. Once the attuned wearer takes it off, it loses the stored spell. So you can't cast it on somebody else. It's only you.
Cool. I immediately take off my Ring of Protection. Who wants this?
I'm maxed out.
I'm maxed out too.
I'm not attuned to anything.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I hand Foostrak the Ring of Protection that I've been carrying.
What, is it going to fit on your pinky?
It's a magic
Magic is
item.
resizable.
It'll expand.
Change
Yeah,
size.
I guess.
Yep. Oh my god, that's so good.
This is a great spell. Oh, only wizards can do this? Okay.
Yep. I needed to wait until 2 more levels when I get magical secrets again to take this. So I would have to burn a high level ability to get this spell. So this is huge. Taiylor, you just made my day. You just made my week. You just made the next 10 days of my life. We'll just go there. That's anyway. I'm so happy.
And
my armor class is now 18.
Hell yeah.
Aww.
Oh, buddy.
That's adorable.
We have the same armor class.
Okay.
A barbarian. I can't wear, I can wear armor, but I don't know if my armor would actually end up being that good wearing armor.
No.
And even then, I have some abilities where I can't wear armor.
Are we good?
Are we teleporting?
Waiting on y'all.
Teleport.
Okay, so once you guys are finally done, you approach Tom, or Walter. Tom and Walter. What's the difference?
Dan.
And Walter will begin casting the teleport spell, which is only verbal component, so it doesn't require chalk and shit. Did you guys decide to go to the GWC camp?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like it. I'm going to make sure I have the ladies' favor out just in case there's a battle going on when we arrive.
Also, Walter doesn't know exactly where the camp is, so he's just going to aim as close as he can. But let me actually, I got to roll a thing to see how close he gets.
D100.
By the way, I am still a rank 9 clay badge with the AMC.
Yeah, you haven't done anything for the AMC.
Yeah.
And you haven't really been in contact with them. It's just been Magda.
Took out Tristan Kepler, that's all.
Okay.
I mean, technically, the Quarry Butcher is dead. Tristan Kepler is still just wandering around.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, this would be in the viewed ones category.
We get a nat 1, do we end up in Harris?
I mean, I don't think it's possible to... Well...
Just teleport clear to Amnoblin, we're like, fuck!
honestly though...
Like, Issa.
So, the familiarity mishap category, technically Amnoblin and Frosthold are twin continents.
Oh,
so
no.
it could happen on a 1 on a D100 roll. Let's see what happens. Well, no, he hasn't been to the specific area. It would just be description. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's not bad. So Walter casts his spell, just speaking the spell itself, and all of you gathered around him, you are all shunted forward in space. The air leaves your lungs. The air leaves your lungs as you're pushed forward. Focus, camera, focus. Thank you. And you are unceremoniously teleported into a solid object and then shunted out of it. I need everybody to take 5 bludgeoning damage, I guess?
Ow.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you are spat out on the other side of a building as you teleported into the wall. And you fall into the flagstone streets of Ansu's.
Oh god.
Yeah. Walter has really only been to the area described like once. He's more familiar with the town, so you ended up here.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So the first thing that you will notice, you are still... you're in like a time zone later, so it's like time zone or 2 later. So it's a little bit later. It is like twilight at the moment. And the first thing that you notice is just the distant sound of gunfire, explosions, the clash of metal, yelling as, and you see like a few people like fleeing through the streets. To the north of you guys, you do see the pieces of a tower standing up, maybe like 5 blocks from you. And you see on several of the buildings in the northern part of the city, there are banners flying from them of the Hesperian Empire of gold and white. That's the same as Skyrim. I just realized. My bad. We're going to keep it. But yeah, there is a lot going on, not necessarily right near you. Like, you can't see fighting, but you can hear it in all directions. And yeah.
I've been here. I came through here, met Jack at a speakeasy.
Yep.
And then kept traveling south. So, question. Do I know where I am? And 2, where is the nearest bar?
You do know where you are. The nearest bar would be that speakeasy. It's about a block away from you.
So what I'm hearing is we have a secret hideout we can get to that's close by here. So I will just immediately be like, well, this isn't where we're supposed to be, but I know where we should go. Follow me.
Yeah.
I bet you all it's a bar.
Hey, that's metagaming.
I'll take that bet.
Actually, that would be an okay thing. Like, you could guess that with Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always a bar.
Technically, it's not a bar. It's a speakeasy.
Technically,
it's a
that
bar.
is true because alcohol is illegal in Ansus.
Well, it's a bar.
The northern part of the Lindvale Peninsula is under prohibition. So
that's disgusting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something the Hesperian Empire would change either.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
A lot of parts of the Hesperian Empire are under prohibition, too. The only people allowed to drink are the nobles, because they have licenses to drink.
Yeah.
And they cost so much money.
I fucking hate the Hesperian Empire so
Right?
much.
We're going to have so much fun with them next campaign.
Buddy, just wait. Just wait.
I want to send Noah to the Hesperian Empire.
I don't.
Maybe he'll go.
I want to play the character that I built for next campaign.
I am
please.
already writing my epilogue, so...
Alright.
Yeah.
So everyone have a good backup character ready for campaign 3. For before.
Already done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But being that we are getting close to 4 o'clock here, you guys set off down the street following Christmas. You seem to be in a section that has already been, like, raided over, so there's not really very many people here. Or else you're in maybe no man's land. It's not really clear. You do see, like, explosions going off in the distance. It seems like most of the fighting is centered on the east part of town. You guys are on the west side currently. But yeah, you will find this former bar turned tea room with a speakeasy underneath it. It is currently boarded up. All the windows are covered over. It's not hard to get into. The lock is literally just... It doesn't have... It's like one of those locks you can open with like an old iron key where it's not complicated at all.
Can I roll for it anyway?
Yeah, go for it. Let's see if you break it.
It just disintegrates.
Give myself guidance.
Okay. Oh.
I'll give you advantage, because I also would know how to do this, so...
Yeah.
I rolled the same thing twice. I rolled a 5. So that's going to be a 27.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Noah walks up and gives the lock a dirty look and it falls off the door.
Yeah. I was about to say, at this point, you can just go, and then any lock will just disintegrate.
You're just that lucky that that lock just happens to have corroded to the point where it would fall apart at the moment that you look at it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Gonna chalk it up to luck. Yeah. But you get the door open without any difficulty whatsoever. The interior, all of the furniture has been pushed up against the windows. It looks like people were taking shelter here but fled. You find like some old supplies, spare clothes scattered around. And behind the bar, where the entrance to the actual speakeasy is, the hatch leading down into the basement has been torn open and the door actually taken off. It looks like this place was raided. But going down further, the speakeasy area is about twice the size of the building's footprint. So you find this large, very nice, worked stone, like cellar turned, like bar area. A lot of like game tables and rows of glasses that have all been shattered. It looks like somebody just went through with a baseball bat and went full rage room. There are broken casks that used to be full of alcohol. It stinks of beer down here. This place was probably very nice at one point and is now just trashed.
Wonderful.
But it's empty.
It's home base for now.
Yeah, beer cellar. Hell yeah.
Um,
Just an inch of beer on the floor.
So, here's the plan. Sala.
Yeah.
Get your little buddy out. No, familiar. Get your familiar out.
That little buddy. Yeah. She summons out her little. Was it a chickadee?
It was a chickadee. Yep.
Yeah. Summons her little chickadee.
Oh no, it was an owl, wasn't it?
What?
I thought it was a little. Whatever she chose for it to be at this point.
I think it would be an owl right now. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull.
Oh, it's an elf owl.
That's right.
Yes.
No, it was a screech owl. Screech owl.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, because we were talking about. Okay, yeah.
We talked about it for a long time. Yeah.
This was the trail we went down. We were like, chickadee would be funny, and like cute, and elf owl is so tiny and wonderful, and CR reference. No, screech owl.
Yeah. Which is just an owl, so it'll work.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out the map of Ansus that I have, put it down on the bar, take a cursory glance. Are there any bottles that haven't been touched?
God.
Yeah, you can probably find a couple here and there.
Cool. I will grab the nicest one that I can get, and I will start pouring shots while I am talking.
It's mead.
Have your shots of mead. That's not a good idea.
It's mead.
Yes.
Hi.
No.
What's the problem?
No one. God damn it!
I love it so much.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna do it in character. So ritual cast telepathic bond. I am going to include. Let me just make sure. I want to include the so various telepathic bond, 8 willing creatures of your choice within range.
That's all of us.
So that's everyone, but I need to drop one person to get the familiar instead. I am going to, just for now, because it's not that important right now, I'm going to not include Razvin.
Okay.
And I'm going to include the familiar. And what I'm going to do is we're going to send out the familiar to scout. And using telepathic bond, I want to mark on this map over the next couple hours while we hold this place down where the fighting is, where we see Hesperian control, and the best path that we can get to the cemetery.
Jack is not buried at the cemetery.
Didn't they say
he's buried at the tower?
At the tower.
Buried at the cemetery by the tower.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
It's like a church.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what
both
I
are
remember.
technically correct.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because we messaged Devria, and that's what she said. She said that his body was buried at the cemetery. So anyway,
it would be right next to the tower. Yeah.
So
Defense.
that's what I'm. That's the plan right now.
Okay.
Is use the familiar and telepathic bond to get a bearing of our immediate surroundings, mark it on this map, and just take a second to set up a home base.
Okay, so it sounds to me like I need to make a map of Ansu's.
It's a good thing that we're ending.
Yes. Make a little note for myself. Need a map of Ansu's with Hesperian control areas.
It's pretty much the whole thing.
Not necessarily. Not if it's a war zone right now.
So Hesperian control areas, Braviak's grave, and what else?
The best path to get there. But honestly, if you have a map with that marked, I can probably look at it and just try to figure something out. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will create that in between sessions. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to stop as you guys hunker down in this place. It's food time.
Yay.
Cool.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah. Being that it's later evening, do you guys intend to spend the night here while the owl scouts?
I need to take a short rest to attune to the ring, and I need to take 10 minutes to cast a spell into the ring using contingency.
Okay.
So that's an hour and 10 minutes that I need. That's it.
I'm cool with a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
So consider it a short rest now, and then at the who wants to like keep watch while you guys are chilling?
Me.
So is Sala doing the map for you, or?
Sala's an elf. She doesn't need to sleep.
No.
But I have 120 feet of perfect dark vision.
Yeah, but Sala also. Well, Sala. I imagine Sala would just work on the map with her owl anyway, because it can give her like super clear directions mentally,
right?
And like share it with you,
especially with telepathic bond up. So I will. I will keep lookout. I will. If you want me to roll for it, I will.
We'll do that next time.
We'll do that next time. Cool.
Yeah, and Sala will help with the map. So, you guys all settle in for a little nap and get ready. We will get into the nonsense next time. Does anybody else feel like this just flew the fuck by?
It did go quickly.
Yeah.
I do like how I made the joke about Lieutenant Tom's going to take 5 minutes, and then I said 2 hours later, and it definitely took like an hour.
You're absolutely right.
Yep. Well, it wasn't him. It was these two chuckle fucks trying to get paid.
Only take like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
True.
I just wanted my money.
Yeah. Oh, and little funsy before we close.
Oh no.
Noah. You will receive a box via Vodro. A like basketball sized box. From your parents.
Oh, okay.
You will get you will get a, what is that thing called that Rose Nyland makes? The log.
Oh, like a flirkin cake or something.
It's like a maple log.
Yeah.
And it's made or a molasses log or whatever. It's a gigantic molasses Swiss roll, basically. You get one of those, which weighs like 5 pounds, and it's the size of an actual firewood log. It could be a Yule log. You get like She has packed into the box with like insulating cloth and everything, a teapot that actually has tea in it, with a bunch of cups. And she has also packed like a bunch of like not like fresh food, but like some preserved food like summer sausage and like cheese and crackers and other stuff. It basically, you got a charcuterie board and tea in a box that she's just like, love ya, working on those things you asked about. Here you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, as soon as it arrives, I'll just unpack it and put it out on the bar so we can have a little charcuterie.
Yeah.
And tea.
Yep. Look at Christine taking care of her kids.
I can't believe she just like Vodro posted me a fucking teapot. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I love how flippantly rich Noah's family is. It is ridiculous.
But they're the right kind of flippantly rich. It's like best case scenario rich. Gotcha. All right. So we will wrap up there for today and be back next Saturday. Look at us coming back regularly. Just a reminder, we will not be streaming on we will not be streaming on Christmas Eve. We will not be streaming on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve because, normal stuff. And we should be back fairly regularly in January, notwithstanding other nonsense. But, the beginning of the year is usually less busy than the end. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. You can catch us on Twitch, 11 a.m. Eastern on Saturdays. See our VODs and podcasts following Wednesdays on YouTube, Spotify, and other podcast platforms. Went through all these schedule changes, and Happy Advent, all of you who do that thing. Okay, I'm done.
Go
Bye.
Team Japan, because the United States is terrible.
Yes. Good job, Japan. Improve your social structure.
We'll
Bye.
see you in 1 week.
Bye.
Ow.